And there you have it, people. And there you have it. We had a little silence there. There is the league table. It's confirmed. Manchester City has clawed back a 9-point lead. We could have had the league wrapped up. According to some, we should have had the league wrapped up, or the league was going to be wrapped up by the end of January. By the end of February, it's out of sight. Man City are washed. Without Haaland, they're nothing. They've had it. Pep Guardiola's not the same manager. We lost the League Cup. Bigger fish to fry, they say. Bigger fish to fry. Arteta's a genius. One of the top managers in the world football. World-class players. Players want to play for Arteta. They want to be at the club because of Arteta. World-class players. Get into any squad all over Europe. The manager's a genius. Look at the Premier League, people. Look at this Premier League. Manchester City are top. We could have beaten Liverpool and got the job 10 points clear. We could have beaten Wolves and gone clear. We could have beaten Bournemouth and gone clear. Big up everyone that's locked into the mingle. Take it all in, people. Welcome to the huddle, and welcome to the community if you've just come across the channel. Normski?
Yes, my man.
What are we saying, bruv? What are we saying?
I've been to Buckingham Palaces a few times, and I've watched the changing of the guard. It's quite interesting. Well, tonight we saw the changing of the guard. Yeah, Man City didn't play well, did they? Oh dear, Man City only scored 1 goal. Oh dear, Man City are on the same amount of points as us. Oh, they only scored 3 more goals than us.
They didn't look impressive tonight, Norms. What we got? We're going to got nothing to worry about, have we?
Ah, mate. Listen, man. Burnley. Oh, mate, they rocked up tonight, mate. They were so good that they got relegated. Well, there you have it, people. There you have it. DJ B summed it up really nicely. You know, I remember bringing in Matty when my son was getting slapped up in a game, and we was listening to Man United slap up Man City, and all we need to do is go and win the next game. And what do? We go and draw. We go and draw against Nottingham Forest. We go and draw against Liverpool. We go and draw against Wolves. We go and draw against this one. We lose that game. I mean, what are we doing here?
Dear man.
October champions.
Yeah, that was it.
October
champions. Yeah.
October champions. We're going to dominate the league for the next 10 years.
What did that? What's that? What does that Canadian ice hockey Arsenal fan talk about? What's his name? I can't mention his name. I'm a bit like Harry Potter mentioning Voldemort.
Great composure lad. That
you know who he is.
The great composure lad. That one.
Jackson, Canadian ice hockey fan.
That one.
That's him. What was it? When Arsenal were going to cruise to the Premiership title, what month was it?
It's just the way the business crumbles, mate.
What month was it, Normski? We was going to cruise to the Premiership title.
Did he say January? Was it January, February?
I think he said February, didn't
February.
he? Yeah. Let me, don't quote me on it, but I think he said match. Oh yeah, 24 or something crazy, 34, something crazy like that. I don't know.
I wonder how that's looking. The crystal glass is probably broken now. So,
we've got a better team. We've got a better squad.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, mate. It's caught up. It's caught up with it. It's caught up with it. We said that the way we're playing, the way this guy is managing this club, it's not sustainable. And here we have it. A 9-point lead down to nothing now. Exact same points, exact games played, and they're top of the league. And unfortunately, they're saying it's going to be a straight shootout, DJB.
Yeah, it's going to go down to the final day.
Yeah, it's going to be a straight shootout, mate. Clint Eastwood, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, the good is Pep, the bad is Mikel Arteta, and the ugly is the football. So,
yeah. Quality energy.
That's what it is, guys. This is what it is, guys.
I like that. That was quality, Norms.
That's what it is, mate. You know what I mean?
The bad and the ugly. The good being Pep, the bad being Arteta, and the ugly is the football. Well, that is great. If anyone ain't seen the good, bad, and the ugly, Clint,
go and watch it, mate.
Classic film.
Classic films.
Give yourself 3 hours because it's a long film.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Spaghetti Western. I'm telling you now, you will not be disappointed.
Nah,
it's
brilliant.
Old, but it's worth watching.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyone thinks we're beating Newcastle is delusional. I don't think we'll beat them. I don't think this club's going anywhere. I think we're done. I thought we was done in the one. Carabao Cup made my mind up big time.
Yeah.
Big up to you, young man. We got Rakib Mohammadove 5544. Sorry if I've mispronounced your name wrong, my friend. It's not intentional. I won't be surprised if we, Man United, finish above Arsenal come the end of the season the way things are going. I'd say never say never, bruv. Never say never. Welcome to the community, my friend. Welcome to the community. You're all welcome amongst the elite chat that's in tonight. Absolute legends, every single one of them. Can't thank them enough. Without them, I think me and Nonsky would go absolutely nuts over this football.
Definitely.
So, Norms, I mean, then we got to Christmas. We're sitting down, having our Christmas festivities.
That's
and all
right.
those
Mince pies and all that. Yeah.
And we're top of the league and we're cruising. And yeah, I mean, come on. We don't lose it from here, do we? We don't lose the league from here. We've got an elite manager, Norms.
No way, mate. You know what I mean?
The manager's elite.
Elite,
Norms.
Do you know what I mean?
What I have got, Norms. Bear with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring this to the mingle for anyone. I'm a size 8, so any of the fans it can fit. You can take a limit, right? There we go. Because I've been watching a few streams lately. And some of the people that were blowing up the backside of Arteta and saying what a brilliant team we've got are suddenly now going, I wouldn't keep him even if he wins the Premier League.
Oh.
So if anyone can fit these flip-flops, you're welcome to them. All right? Flippity-flop. And they got Nike ones as well. All right? Nice pair of flip-flops there for all the fans. Flippity flop. IFTV, I'm telling you now, I'm trying to save up for a bit of a holiday. So if any flip-flops, you want to buy any flip-flops, I might get some Arsenal Huddle flip-flops. There we go. Flippity flop. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Own the flip-flop. Come on, own it.
When you all go live, you know what channels you are, people that have been wearing the flip-flops. You know what channels you are. Shane calls it out every day. I call it out a little bit more subtle. There we go. Norms?
If the shoe fits, wear it, my friend. If the flip-flop fits, wear it.
Normski?
My brother.
God, we don't have, I'm not even... Do you know what I mean? That's the nearest you'll get to me as being a flip-flop. I've not changed my mind. You haven't changed your mind.
No, I haven't changed it, mate.
You know what it's like. You see it coming. Come on. Welcome to the mingle, everyone. This is this channel tonight. You know what the mingle's about.
You know.
Basically,
you know what you're going to get.
Basically, we really take the mick in a nice, subtle way. Good evening, everyone. Sean the Gunner. Yep, evening, my friend. Good
Big up,
evening,
man.
Martin
Big up.
Tack, Gavin L. They're all in. Yeah, big up DJB. Square at the top, mate. It's game on. I'm keeping it up there, people. I'm keeping it up there. Just in case anyone that used to drift on the channel, Normski, that gave us a little bit of stick over the year. Just in case they come in and you know the ones.
Yeah, you know.
The ones.
We were looking out for them.
Even them. You know the ones that used to come in, Johnny Dark and all of that, Boy Ted.
We're out down. We're out down.
In. They've got their flip flops on tonight, brother. They've got their flip flops firmly on tonight. Yeah,
good.
Come on, my friend. And look, we can always rely on this, man. Big up the Suge, man. Big up DJB and Nulski in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. It's officially a shootout now. Is there anyone who thinks that we can outscore City? I'll tell you what, mate. We need General Custer, mate, in the shootout. We need a Clint Eastwood. We need a John. Honestly, we need a John Wayne. We need someone that can use a gun.
Yeah, man.
Holiday.
What did John Wayne say? Get off your horse and drink your milk.
We need a proper cowboy to win this shootout because we ain't winning this one. Big up, Suge, my friend. And he's come back with this. Look, I think we'd struggle to get 3 wins from 5 games. We're with you, Suge. Big up. Member for 9 months. Come on, my friend. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Sanumski?
Yeah, my
man. I mean, look at this. Look, BBK Sports laugh out loud. BBK, talking of BBK, a fistful of Nada Binks. Big up to you, Binks. Quality.
Yeah, not dollars, a fistful of Nada.
I love that, honestly. Well, we never saw this coming, did we?
Yeah.
13 times? No, I'm shocked. Wow. Man City, top of the league, going into the last 5 games.
Nah.
We was all saying that will never happen.
Do you think if somebody said that to you back in October, you'd be here talking? What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? You need to go to the doctors.
Come on.
Arteta, the
manager, best squad in the world, in Europe.
The most elite manager and the best squad ever is going to blow this away. You must be out. You must honestly get down at doctors. Honestly, Normski, the crap we used to hear, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're going to blow the league. All of this nonsense. You remember?
Yeah. We're walking it. We're walking the league. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm going to put my neck on the line and say that we're going to win the league." I can't even remember what month it was. We're going to win the league. Yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah. Top Goon is now saying we're joint top. Jesus Christ. Oh, DJB, remember when I can't say the name, I'm sorry, I'm Harry Potter settings. Remember when the
man said I was a disgrace.
Fan said I was a disgrace. Clusty was so upset. Yeah. Sorry, man. Evening Endon doesn't surprise anyone anymore. Nope. Only a complete novice could cock it up with his squad. On the Gunner, I'm telling you now, Normski, I reckon there's someone living down your road must run on a Sunday morning football team that could have probably got us over the line, isn't there?
Easy. Because when you watch this guy and the way he goes about his tactics, bruv, it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassment.
Look at this stat, Norms. Look at this stat. Big up Andy Kershaw. Big up, lads. Just seen a stat. Since Teta was appointed, he spent 539 days at the top and Pep 453 days top of the Prem. Pep 4 titles, Teta 0. Just let that sink in.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
Just let this sink in. Everyone in the chat, what a brilliant. Big up to you, Andy Kershaw, man.
Thanks for that, man. Yeah. That is mad.
Look at that. 539 days at the top, eh?
Yeah. Honestly. There's no rush. Yeah, Pep doesn't rush it. You know what I mean? It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
It's like the
Let's just
Beatles
remember
versus
that.
Kylie Minogue, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Fucking hell. Sorry, man. I can't do it any longer. Trouble is, they're taking money out of my bank soon for the season
Yeah.
ticket.
Oh man. I'll tell you what though, DJB, if he doesn't get this over the line and they give him another contract, mate.
I can't do it, Norms. I've said, listen, big up the stream I was listening to yesterday, and they was like going over about, right, if Arteta wins the Premier League, would you give him 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, or none? And some was saying I'll give him one. Some was saying I'll give him two. If he wins the Champions League and the Premiership, then I'd give him 3 years, some were saying. Some were saying I'll give him two. I'm still saying I want him gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I will never forget you for winning the Champions League. You will always be in my memory as the manager that won the Champions League. And I'll be forever grateful and I will respect you. But as a manager of this football club, I do not want you anymore in this football. I'm fed up with it, Norms.
Yeah. Because you know, DJ, but if he messes up like the following, which it ain't gonna happen, but if it just say it did happen, scenario, it did happen, and he messes up next season, they're just gonna say he's got lots of credit in the bank. You've got to give him time, lads. Give him time to rebuild another title winning side. It might take 5 years, but give him time.
No.
Sorry. No can do.
What is your main reason why I've got my reasons, Norms, but what would be your main reason why you wouldn't give him time? What is it about him? Even because people are looking at this now, probably thinking, hang on a minute, Normski and DJB have lost the plot on the mingle. They're a little bit harsh here. Champions League and Premier League, and they still want him gone. They're mad. It must be personal. It must be hatred. It's none of that. What is I've got my reasons, and I'm happy to give my reasons.
Yeah.
Right?
For me,
reasons. What's your reasons, Norm?
I think for me, I look at the fact that if he stays on, the likelihood for me is the crop of players that we got here, the ones that we want to get rid of, the ones that are literally stealing a living, are not good enough. He's going to keep, and that's one of the reasons. I just think the zesty fan base that sort of go after this guy and worships him like the ground that he walks on, and so we're going to have all of that. So coupled with all of the PR, the process, the whole arrogancy, the gimmicks that he throws into, throw all of that into the mix. Yeah, he's just not. His character, just not for me. His personality, not for me. Listen, at the end of the day, I just think he's more of a gimmick. You know what I'm sort of saying? That's what it. That's what it is for me. So that's why. I wouldn't be for keeping him at all.
Yeah, no, I'll make you right. Listen, as I said, people will watch this, and rightly so. They're going to think they're mad. They're going to get rid of this manager. He's just won the Premier League and the Championship. Never been done before, and they want him gone. Yeah. The reason why, number one, I can't stand all the gimmicks. I can't stand all the PR. I can't stand all the fans that are behind him, right? And all this cult following that he's got within the fan base. Because in my eyes, he's separated the fan base. He hasn't united it. That's number one. Number two, I'm fed up with the style of football he plays. It's absolutely crap. It's boring.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
And I believe you can win trophies by being entertained. I've seen many clubs do it. I've seen Wenger do it. I've seen many people do it. Luis Enrique's doing it for fun at PSG. Number three, I'm fed up of quality players coming to this team and looking absolutely
ruining them.
Right? And I'm also fed up of current players at this team that I know are good players that are looking absolutely appalling. Yeah, there's 4 reasons why I want the manager gone. Number 5, we can't sell players for any profit. Players have got injuries. Number 6, horrific injuries.
Yep.
And also, we've now got players on high wages with crippling injuries.
Yeah, which we won't be able to get rid of.
8 good reasons that builds a solid foundations for a club going forward is the reasons why I want this, why I believe it's time for a change. That's it.
Yeah,
but we have not facially, but you will know the person as soon as you hear his voice. It is the one and only, the Southern Gooner. Matty, what we saying, bro? Man City, top of the league.
Well, can y'all hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate, and I can hear you are in your car. I know you can. Bless you for joining the mingle, my friend.
Yeah.
Big up to Matty.
Yeah.
We can all hear you loud and proud, my friend. What we saying about Man City being top of the league, brother? It's been official.
Well,
Tonight, they've gone top.
Yeah, well, we all saw it coming. We all knew this was coming. And it's going to be this way for the rest of the season. I've heard top gooners today talk about believing and hoping. And I don't know how many times I have to tell people, hope is not a strategy.
No.
Hope is not a strategy. We've been living off hope for the last 2-3 years. Arteta's lived off hope his entire career coaching this team. I'm a man that deals in reality. The reality is we've spent $1 billion. You hear me? $1 billion. And we have led for 200 days. 200 days, yeah?
Yep.
And now we're not leading anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on the surface of that, he should be sacked on that alone.
Yep.
Yep.
When you think about it, he should be sacked on the spot for that alone. When you've had this much cash injected into a team, you had this much backing, and every year, he finds a new way to make a fool of himself and the football club. Burnley, Arsenal fans were sitting in front of their TV tonight, arms crossed like they're praying, hoping that Burnley does a job.
Hope.
Burnley.
Yeah.
How far have we fallen, gentlemen? That's what we are hoping for. And you better get yourself ready. Everybody under the sound of my voice tonight, as I'm driving in this car down I-75 heading home. You better get your mind right, because Newcastle is coming to drop the hammer on this season. You ever seen when the judge dropped the verdict, he slammed that gavel? Bow! That's what's going to happen. Newcastle is getting ready to slam that gavel down. And the bailiff is going to come behind us and put the cuffs on us and tell us to go run into the cell.
Yeah.
And sit there and think about it till next year. Because we have squandered another opportunity. We can't get right, gentlemen. We cannot get right. And we consistently find ourselves in this situation every year. I knew that City was going to win tonight. I didn't know what the score was going to be. Quite frankly, I didn't care, because I knew what was going to happen. I know what's going to happen this weekend. If it don't happen this weekend, it's definitely happening next weekend. There's not a person in this chat room right now that believes we're going to go 5 straight games undefeated. No way. We've only gone 5 games undefeated this year. What? We sat there, JB. We sat there early this season on the Real Talk podcast.
Yeah.
And how many times did I say and Kenny say we need 7, 8, 9 game win streak? We need serious wins here.
Yeah.
We need a big time win streak.
Flawless.
Got to be flawless. Novsky, how many times have I said we need extra points here? We need double digit points.
Yep.
Well, it looks like my theory has been proven correct.
That's right.
10, 11, 12.
Well, that's what
Arsenal's
he
not
said. Yeah.
safe. We're not the kind of team. We're not the kind of team that can do 3-point lead, 2-point leads, 1-point leads. No. And we definitely can't play trying to kick somebody. I've been telling you, I got to say this. He has never walked a manager down.
No.
Because that requires dealing with pressure. And guess what? He cannot deal with pressure. He never has, and he never will, gentlemen.
No.
It's an absolute disgrace. And he should be sacked.
Yeah.
He should be sacked. People are going on about, oh, well, how could you say the manager should be sacked?
Chelsea are moving like a big club. They got a cup
Hey,
semi-final the weekend.
JB, I'm not looking at you, but you took the words right out of my mouth because that's exactly what I was going to say. They didn't give him 6 months. And here we've given him 6 years.
Hang on, Matty, they gave him a 6-year deal and sacked him in 4 months.
And paid him good money to leave. Say, here you go, money in kind. Thank you.
Ahead of a cup semi-final.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ruthless. JB, ruthless.
Yeah.
Something that this football club refuses to do. And in order to be successful in sporting, you have to be ruthless. This manager has to be sacked. I don't care if we find a way to win the title. He needs to go.
Exactly.
Because it's going to be a repetition of the same old pattern. JB, me and you both the earth sign.
Yeah.
We can identify patterns immediately. 100%. This is a recurring pattern. He's doing it over and over and over and over and over. And this, you know what's crazy? It's down to the T. If you was to go back and look at your calendar, pull out a calendar and go back and look the last 6 years, I guarantee you it's within this month right here, he continuously fails every time. I promise you, every single time. We're in trouble here.
Yeah, the graphics are out there to prove it.
I'm trying to look for a stat brother Andy Kershaw from the chat put in.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he heard it.
No, I was.
Yeah, it's let's go back. It was a fantastic stat. How long Arteta's been at the top of the league since he's been in charge.
There we go.
You found
right,
it. There
listen to this, right? Listen to this, because we do a lot of researching and stuff like that. But these guys are, they can do it while we're hosting the show. I love the chat. Big up the chat. Big up, lads. Just seen a stat. Since Teta was appointed, he has spent 539 days at the top. Pep has spent 453 at the top of the Prem. Pep has won 4 titles. Teta's won 0.
Zilch.
That chat. That
Continue
tells
on
you
for about 5 miles.
you need to know.
He should be sacked on. He should be sacked on the spot.
Let me take a picture.
He should be sacked on the spot.
That's a sackable offence in itself, right there.
This is what I'm saying. He in any regular walk of life, he would be fired from his job.
Yeah.
He would be fired from his job. If the fireman drove the truck up the wrong street to go to a call, they will fire him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how can we turn around here and let this geezer a $1 billion? You remember? Hey, we like to have fun here on the mingle. Get a little joke in here. You remember back in the day, fellas, when McDonald's was really hot? What was the slogan? Over $1 billion served.
Yeah.
1 billion, over $1 billion served, over $1 billion spent,
over 1 billion served. Yeah, we've been well and truly McDonald, man. Ronald.
Yeah, this is we got Ronald McDonald coaching his team.
Yeah, McDonald's.
We're in trouble here. We're in trouble.
Just show Normski me flip flop. My hope, the flip flops, because the channel now, there's certain channels There's certain channels that are now saying all these different things that we've been saying, or everything we've been saying about this football manager, they're now saying on certain channels. So there's who wasn't up until 5 weeks ago. There's me.
Yeah.
You know who you are when you go live. You know who you are. I'm not calling you out. You know who you are. You're
Yeah. But fellas, it's just it's the thing. You know what the crazy part about this is? There's no inspiration coming from anywhere in that locker room.
No.
There's no inspiration, and he's trying to rush back these players. To a certain doom.
Yeah.
We know soccer's not good. We know Timber's not good. We know this. And he's bringing them back. And what's crazy is he's bringing them back in games like Newcastle, where it's going to be required that you have to be 100% going. You can't take a day off because Newcastle 14th in the table. It's still Newcastle.
When the dog's got a vet's appointment tomorrow, he's got to go veterinary surgery.
We're struggling against championship sides, and we're struggling against League One sides. So what we're doing here?
Yeah,
let me
100%.
Let me paint this picture. The score of the game tonight was Man City and Burnley, right?
Yeah.
It was 1-0. That was the score, right? 1-0.
That's right.
That's giving us hope, though. Apparently, Matty. Apparently, it's
giving us hope. If City only got one goal out of it, and they scored 14, then what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you the other day, Norski? What did I tell you the other day, Norski? I said,
you said about Burnley.
Okay.
Win the dog.
We ain't going nowhere with this manager. No, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You missed it. You went out for a bit, back in now.
Okay, I was just saying that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere with this manager. Because this manager cannot get us over the line.
No.
City can win every game 1-0. That's fine with them. We have half the team that has not scored in a month. Half the team.
What was that?
Now, if City could only get City can get one goal. If City gets one goal against Burnley, what are we gonna do? And we can't score. It hadn't scored in a month. Oh, come on, please.
I'll tell you what, right? I love this mingle because the chat is getting our kind of the chat now is getting our kind of how can I say comedy, our slapstick comedy. Old man Wezza has just put up. Don't you worry, Glock 14 will come on for 2 minutes on Saturday.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh man, Wazza, big up, my friend. He said, "Don't you worry, Glock will come on for 2 minutes on Saturday." Yeah, that's it, my friend. He'll bring him on for about 2 minutes. Havertz is starting Saturday. You know that, don't you?
No, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Eze ain't.
Yeah, the band. Hey, the band is back together. The band is back together.
Yeah.
The boys are back in town.
The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on, Numpsky, get your songs going. Get your songs going. There's a couple coming out.
We're about 5 miles.
Exactly. The boys are back in town.
Yorkerez minutes, then they will be blamed for doing nothing. Exactly. Man City haven't conceded since Real Madrid. Nope.
Wow.
Bad defence, though, apparently. Not the City.
Yeah. No, their defense is so easy to get at.
Yeah. Wash, finished, done. And it's sickening, isn't it? Numpsky, how have we, when you think back to the times we could have put this league to bed? Big up Lee Gunner Raid. Big up to you, my friend.
Big up Lee.
Legend. Big up El Capitan. How have we got in this position, right, where we are not top of the league going into the final 5 games, when we had all those opportunities to put it to bed? How can you get your it's cool. Whether you support Arsenal or not, you can't get your head around it, can you?
No, you can't. It's that whole thing of mentality, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's what you know. You got Ian Wright,
Big up,
who's
my friend.
big Arsenal positive, fan and great player for us. Literally like needing therapy right now on the overlap. You know what I mean? You got Roy Keane doing the top gooner thing, positivity. Come on, all it is, as Shane would say, is just all Roy Keane is doing is looking from his perspective. That's if he was in the changing rooms, he's going to get a little bit shaky, But at the end of the day, it's now come to the point where the likes of Ian Wright, the likes of Thierry Henry are calling this man to task now. Yeah, the pretense now is like, especially when it comes with Ian Wright, you know what I mean? Because now he's seen it for what it is, and now it's too much now to go another year so close, being at the top of the league so long. He says, and the sort of football that we're seeing being played, he said it's not conducive. It won't work. We've been saying it's not sustainable. Now you have to hear it from Ian Wright now to believe it. But even saying that, some people are saying to Ian Wright, you're an embarrassment. A certain Canadian guy was saying that he was an embarrassment. He shouldn't embarrass the club and all of that. What do you know? This guy has won trophies for Ian. He's second top goal scorer, legend of the club.
No,
you're telling him he can't have his opinion and say that what he really thinks.
No, if that's an embarrassment, then what has Arteta done?
Exactly.
It's crazy. Chicky, Onihoki, big up you, my friend. When you have a novice manager, you're going to have these collapses because they have never been there. Matty tells these gentlemen about how the current Duke coach won't win. No experience.
No experience. No experience. Said it since day one with this manager. No experience. This manager, you cannot. How many brain surgeons would you hire without having taken the proper classes and setting and practicums? How many brain surgeons would you let operate on you like that? Instead, we hire a man who has done nothing but probably mop flows and put down cones, and then want him to lead us to the promised land.
Oh man, it's like hiring a plumber to fit. It's like hiring a plumber to mend your car, isn't it?
Yeah. Hire a plumber to put a new roof on your house.
What is going on, man?
Yeah, that's how we operate.
Please take Slot at Arsenal, boys. Do you know what? I'd take anyone right now. I just want him gone. I'll tell you, we'll do a swap. At least Slot's won a Premier League.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's won a couple of trophies. He's won a couple of trophies.
Imagine how we're feeling. Because you're such a big club and you got standards. You want him gone after winning the Premier League and after the winning the Premier League. We want him gone after not winning it for 6-7 years and winning nothing apart from the Aubameyang FA Cup final, right? And we're getting absolute pelters for it. This is honestly nonsense.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I'm gonna ask the question here, people. Right? We all know what we think about the manager, right? But has any of the players got to take some of the blame for this collapse as well? I mean, they are, at the end of the day, they are professional football players being paid a hell of a lot of money. And I'm seeing players rock up and play absolutely awful. I know Arteta, what we think about him and all of that, and he can't do things, and we know who's to blame for the demise of certain players. But has the players got to step up at some point and go, come on, we need to win something here?
Yeah. I definitely would say that. I think what's happening now, I mean, especially in the last couple of games, people are saying Declan Rice for argument's sake. I mean, he's absolutely out on his feet, but at the same time, he's almost like he's gaslighting the situation in terms of, it's not done. That he's making sure that the camera sees what he's saying and all of that. Can he step up? Because Arteta's run him into the ground, but there are other players, the likes of Kai Havertz, who's been out for a long time, has come back. Needs to step up. We know with Glock. You know what I mean? We look at his technical ability, or on the ball, and I've always sort of said, it's like two ballroom dancers. You know, you've got to make sure that you're in sync. Yeah. So Arteta needs to make sure he's playing to his strength, but at the same time, Clough has to find a way as well and raise his game. You are coming to a big club, like Arsenal. So you got players like, Gabriel. You know what I mean? I think towards the last few games now, he's kind of losing his head a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Out of the two, Sleeper's the more calmer one. Raya doing silly things at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you go back to the start of the year, everything was good. The defense was great. Midfield was okay, nothing too special. But where we was having the real problems was in the attack. So the likes of Saka needed to step up. Yeah. Again, you could say it's down to injuries and stuff like that. And then, Arteta needs to manage that situation properly. But then the players that then came in to step in for him, like Madueke, not good enough. Not good enough. You don't go and spend all that money on a player that always dribbles out. Yeah. You got Martinelli, who's been given chance after chance after chance. Yeah. Trossard, had his pay rise. When was the last time he scored? I think Matty said, the last time he scored, was it, did he say December, Matty? I can't even remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it December? The last time Trossard scored, right? So you got all these players, do you know what I mean? Zubamendi. We knew that playing in this league, he doesn't like to be pressed. Yeah. Played lots of minutes, we get that. But, Carragher said it. A lot of other people have said it, that this league is too fast for him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you saw that was evident, especially against Bournemouth, where he was probably one of his worst games. Say that again, mate. Sorry.
No, big up to you. You've got a massive, brilliant point you mentioned on Zubamendi, because we've been saying it. I think he's one of the most overrated players I've ever seen at Arsenal. But at the end of the day, if we can see it that 6 is too much for him in the Premier League, why aren't the coach seeing this? Why are we seeing things and the manager isn't? This is what really frustrates me.
This is the frustrating thing. It's just like, we haven't got the coaching badges like you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? You're paid lots of money and you're still sticking to plan A. You don't have a plan B. There's no in-game management. There's no tactical change. It's like for like. Do you know what I mean? In that game against Man City, Eze hits the post and then 5 minutes later, you're taking him off. Why?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It just don't make sense what he's doing.
It's crazy.
And his approach to games is cautious. It's don't lose. Even in, you're playing a cup final and you're going in there not to lose. Well, you've got to try and win the cup. What are you playing for? It's not. You're not playing to get a draw or for 3 points. It's to go and win the cup. You know what I mean? And the cup game, that game was the catalyst for us to then try and go on and see if we could get this league over the line. And every aspect, where it really matters, important games where it really matters, whether it's to go 10, 12, 13 points ahead of Man City, we just didn't do it. We had the League Cup final, we just couldn't do it. The quarterfinals of the FA Cup, Southampton, you knew something was not right, and they came there, played us off the park. We end up going out in the quarterfinals. It really is. It really comes down to this first and foremost, but then in terms of Arteta's tactics, his strategy, the way he manages the side, the players. Yeah, and you throw that all into the mix, and this is what you get. Man City, who were 9 points behind, we had the chance to go 12 points clear if we beat Bournemouth last Saturday, and we just didn't do it. We are now.
Can't do it. Matty, Southern Gooner in the car. Yeah, I'll try and get a poll up who you'd want as next manager. I'll put 2 names in there, and we'll see. I don't normally do polls, but I might do one. Big up to you, everyone. Matty, listen. This ain't
AJB.
This is just a general question.
Go ahead.
I'm not swerving it away from the manager. For me, the manager's to blame, hands down. right? Let's get that right straight away. Because I've always said the buck stops at the manager, and I've always said the manager sets the tactics, the manager sets the state of play, the manager coaches the team. But however, should these players start taking some responsibility for the Carabao Cup final disaster, the way they played against Bournemouth, what we saw, you know, is there anything do you think the players also are letting the fans down as well? Do you think it's a collective?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. Before I tackle that, I wanted to say, you said you got 2 names. You said you put in 2 names there for manager. I got 2 for you. You can get Tubbs and Crockett. They'll do a better job than this manager. They'll do a better. They'll do a better job than this manager. But
oh man, honestly, you can get Elmer Fudd. You can get Elmer Fudd and Donald Duck, can't you?
Yeah.
Lauren Hardy. Get Lauren Hardy to do that, mate. He'll do a better job as well.
But yeah, I think it's time to start holding these players accountable, because you got to look at the facts of the facts here. We've continued this trend here with the same players, so it's only right to start asking questions about some of these players.
Facts.
I've told folks since day one, Kai Havertz wasn't cutting the mustard.
No.
And every single year he proves me correct.
Yeah.
Every single year, the man is not capable of doing what he needs to do. He is still living off that goal in 2021 for Chelsea. That's what he's living off of. He is living off that. Then you got Jesus. Did y'all see the video about Did y'all see the Jesus video?
He's when he's arguing with the
Yeah.
I won 11 titles.
I won 11 titles. Well, how many of you won for Arsenal? He couldn't say nothing. He had to walk away when he said that.
They were jeering him.
Yeah. How many of you win for Arsenal?
This is what it's come to. This is what it's come to. Is DJ B frozen? I think DJ B's frozen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing a poll.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
But
sorry, go on.
But yeah, you look at him. Then you look at, you just kind of can go down the line of players. You look at Jesus. You look at Trossard. Trossard was never the same after the manager shafted him when he got to the team.
Yep.
After he was player of the month, he never recovered from that.
And then he dropped him.
Then he dropped him. And then this year, last year rather, this year he's scoring goals. It ain't like he didn't want to celebrate and all that stuff. There's a lot wrong with this football club here.
Yeah,
I've said we need to clean house.
Yeah, mate.
Because these players keep producing the same thing, combined with the manager's ineptability to get the job done. And then you talk about people talking about, oh well, we got to get behind the players. Most of us have been behind the players since day one.
Yeah.
If you need us to motivate you and you get paid the money you get paid, something's off here.
Yeah. You know what it is, Matty? Just quickly, just come back in. When do you remember, like, obviously, start of the season, Berta came in, there was a lot of movement, Edu leaving, and then the back room. When I say the back room staff, I'm talking about the people, the owners, the hierarchy. A lot of changes were going on there, and I was thinking, oh, at least now, we're going to see something. We're going to see something serious where, if things don't go right as they should, then we will see some kind of movement with regards to Arteta. And I think with what was going on off the pitch in terms of the changes, with the management and stuff like that, and football directors and that, you would look at that and as a manager managing the club, I'd be like looking over my shoulder and thinking, well, hang on, they're making all these changes. They've got rid of this one. They've got rid of these people that are close to me. I need to make sure that. But this guy, it just seems like this guy just got too much power, Matty. It's just like Arteta. It seems like he's got too much power.
I think the shoe's gonna drop once this smoke screen, once this smoke disappears from this title run. I think the shoe's finally gonna drop. That's what I think's gonna happen. I know people are talking about these reports about him signing new deals and all this stuff. No. His body language game match this past weekend. Post game of this discussion this weekend. The look on his face, the stress. He knows.
He's dead,
He knows.
dead behind the eyes, dead behind the eyes. Doesn't
Yeah.
believe what he's saying, but he's
Yeah.
against the wall, so he's got to say anything, hasn't he? He's got to say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. He knows that gravy train is the gravy train is up for grabs.
It's coming.
You know, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
It's
You got the fans coming out today talking about this is shades of '89.
no.
That's what I heard today.
Yeah, look
Shades of '89.
I've starred this one right from the Suge, yeah. This is how quick these people spin the narrative.
Yeah.
AFTV has posted, instead of calling out Chelsea's standards for sacking the manager, they've spun it to say Arteta has beat the last 6 managers.
So in other words, they've sacked
what they've
6
done-
managers. Yeah.
They've highlighted that the last 6 managers Chelsea have, Arteta's beaten them.
Yeah.
Rather than calling out the standards of Chelsea, they've not hung about. Yeah.
And this is the cancer.
Big up, Suge,
This
man.
is unfortunately this is the cancer of the club, the fan base,
Yeah.
should I say? Because they've got 1.8 million latching onto that rubbish.
Good point.
And the thing is, they know what they're doing, DJB. That's the thing is, they know what they're doing. This is not this is subconscious. They consciously know they know what they are doing. Yeah, they've been bought out. Yeah, by the club. The top man has gone in there, did what he's needed to do, signed a bit of paper in blood. Yeah, had a few little sacrifices, maybe took a few goats in there as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's mad. It's mad. You don't know what you don't want to know what's going on at the top, man. It's mad. Don't get caught up, everybody. Don't get caught up, man. Yeah, I said to everybody at the start when I met DJB, I said it's like being in the Matrix. Yeah. Everything's just not real. Yeah, these mans are on the blue and the red pill.
Yeah.
It's not real, man.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy settings, isn't it? It really is. It's just gone berserk, isn't it? I don't see any football team of any standard with any manager how on earth can you have £1 billion spent, a 6-year project, be 9 points clear in an FA Cup against a championship team, a lower league team than you are, a Carabao Cup final, the first cup final you've been in for 6 years, and you blow it all in a matter of 5 weeks. I can't get my head around that train of thinking.
Yeah.
Why this manager
Yeah.
has still got fans wanting him to stay at the football club.
Yeah.
I just, to me,
It's the speed of it as well, DJB.
Normal.
It's the speed of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
accident
To
and
be in
emergency.
such a strong position, to now be looking up and seeing your so-called title rivals that they didn't think had a chance, that was washed. They're a washed striker, a defense that could be got at. Pep losing it, scratching his head, and all of this. Yeah, you know, Pep was going off his head and all that. Pep was going to leave and this and that, blah blah blah. Now look, 5 weeks it's taken.
This is only 5 weeks, isn't it? And we're
Mad.
out of FA Cup, gone. Carabao Cup final, gone.
Gone.
Premiership, pretty much gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Do you think this Arsenal team now are not lacking in any confidence? If you think that they can raise the next level and go on to win this Premier League, when Man City have got no Champions League to play for, The domestic cups they treat as like a bonus, a training session, and they win it. They go through. He'll beat Southampton.
Yep.
He'll rotate his squad because he knows the Premier League is the. If he goes out against Southampton, it ain't going to affect him if he rotates.
No.
Nope.
No.
It's not going to affect him. He's eyes on the prize. Pep knows he's probably coming to the end of his career at Man City. There's only one prize these players want.
Yeah. And they have more gears to go. That's the thing, DJ B. That's the worrying thing. They have more gears to go. Arsenal don't have any gears. We've been saying when Arsenal.
Go
on, man.
But hey, those old man was. If you ain't careful, you strip the gears. That's what we done. We stripped the gears. We just rolling. We're in neutral, going down the hill. No brakes.
Out of control.
That's out of control. Yep, you just praying, hoping you can coast to a stop.
Yeah.
I might freeze up here, man. I'm going to check the poll. I don't know how the poll's doing. I don't know if anyone can check it for me.
You put it in the chat. I didn't even see
it should have been in the chat. Chat, is it in the chat? The poll should be.
Let's have I can go on my thing and have a check.
Should be in the chat, guys. Come on, the poll should be in the chat.
Yeah, we you talk about gears, Marmouche hadn't been unleashed. They got fresh players ready to go.
Marmouche still haven't been unleashed.
Yeah. And what did he do? He gave him a break as soon as he got back from AFCON. Hey, sit down, relax.
Yeah.
As soon as he got back, relax.
100.
Yep.
Sort him right out.
Yeah, we're looking at 80. Just looking at it, looking at 82% against 18.
Yeah, there we go. The poll is in there.
Hey, Nor, he's available.
3% for Enrique, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And see, now, fellas, think about this. Chelsea has sacked their manager.
Yeah.
And I think they probably learned a valuable lesson from this.
Oh, massively. Well, their owners more or less admitted it. They done a press conference apparently, and they more or less worded it like we made a mistake.
Yeah, we're going to learn from this.
And I haven't got a problem with that. I haven't got a problem with owners coming out and saying, "Look, we tried this. We gave a young manager an opportunity. We knew of him. Blah blah blah. We got it wrong. Hold our hands up, but we've acted after 4 months of football. Not a problem." I have a problem with owners sticking to something.
Yep.
That's
failed. That's failed.
Yeah.
That's failed year in, year out.
Why would you do it?
The thing is about DJ, but it's not just the title that we're failing on; it's other competitions. Yeah, that we're failing on. Going out how many times in the quarterfinals in FA Cup?
23.
Making 23.
I think it's 23.
23, 24, something like that in all competition. That in itself, you know what I mean? The money that this guy spent against any other Arsenal manager in history is ridiculous. And you telling me you can't go and win a Carabao Cup?
That's all we wanted, a bit of silverware. Carabao, I think if we'd have got the Carabao Cup, Champions League final and lost, I'm giving it like, oh man, yeah, still got to go, still not good enough, but at least we got something. I'm looking at nothing. Breaking, there are big names mentioned in case which involves an investigation into network of secret parties involving escorts, luxury hotels, illegal substances around Milan. Big up to Man City are about to be the third biggest club in England in terms of trophies won.
Under this manager.
Or fifth more years if we don't sort this out. Right. Yeah. What we're worried about and what me and Matty have been saying, Nolski has been saying, these clubs are not standing still. Chelsea now are realising that they need to go and get elite. They need to go and get elite. Liverpool are not standing still. Man United are not going to be standing still. Big up, Carl. We have a special guest in there, go people. I've been waiting to get him on my channel for I don't know how long.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the building.
The TV's back. The TV is.
I am not going to show him the Premier League because the guy will probably smash his telly up again. I'm not going to bring up the league. I will know, Kyle. There it is for you, brother. Kyle, I'll get back to the point I was going to make, but I'm glad you've joined us. Carl Walsh, big up to you. How are we looking at this league table and seeing Man City top of the league when this team has had £1 billion spent, a 6-year project, trust the process, phases, world-class manager, elite manager, world-class players? Me and you have said, Kyle, since day one, a lot of these players are not good enough. How are you waking up tomorrow morning or going to bed tonight looking at that league table in that state?
I'm absolutely. First of all, DJB, it's a pleasure to be on your channel, brother. Big up to Normski and Matty, and big
yes,
up
sir,
to the
brother.
great chat.
Yeah, my friend.
But DJB, I am absolutely heartbroken. I'm devastated. How is a good question? How has this happened? We have been leading this table since October, and here we are with a few weeks left of the Premier League. And we're looking up at Man City once again. £1 billion spent on a squad of players. DJB, me and you've been saying it. 70% of this squad is not good enough.
No.
Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz, Odegaard, Zubimendi, Madueke, Ben White, Calafiori.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah. Odegaard. Jesus, and DJB, I could be hung out for the slaughter by saying this. This is just my opinion.
Victor.
I think this guy Chris is not good enough.
Yeah.
People say that we're not playing to his strengths and stuff like that. I just don't think he's a good enough footballer. And I actually, back in the summer, when we were talking about Gyökeres or Sesko, I was actually shouting from the rooftop, how bad is football, world football, when these two lads are supposed to be the two best strikers in European football? It's a joke. And I'm telling you now, this Gyökeres is not the man. I don't care. He's not the man. So we're in serious trouble. We're in serious trouble. Arteta obviously is not the man to take us over the finish line. He's proven that year in, year out. This is like a repeat, though, lads. We're speaking the same thing as we've been speaking about for the last 6 years. It's just a broken record. And I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of watching this team. This is the worst football I have ever seen at Arsenal Football Club. We're a disgrace. And to be looking up at Man City tonight, it breaks my heart. I am gutted.
Yeah, big up, Cole. I mate, you're right. I mean, I've got question marks over a lot of players at this football club. With Gyökeres, he was the best of the bunch. He was the best that was out there because of the goal scoring. He does score goals. He can score goals. I know he can score goals. I do understand where you're coming from, though. If we want to raise the bar and we want to raise the level, perhaps Gyökeres would be good as a squad player coming off the bench, and we have a different type of striker. I would just like to see Gyökeres under a different manager, just to see what he can do. Just to see what he can do. I'm not writing him off yet, but I do understand where you're coming from technical-wise. I totally get it. But Zubimendi, I'm sorry. If he wanted to go back, guys, Matty, Normski, Kyle, I'm going to say this. If we ever got wind that Zubimendi weren't happy in England and he ever wanted to go back to Spain and we got 70 million for him, I'm not losing a wink of sleep over it. No. I really ain't. Yeah. It's not upsetting me one bit. It really ain't. And as for the rest of them, they can all go. But I still think there's players in this team still not good enough. I would still say they're not good enough, but I would still say there's players in this team under a different manager playing a different style of football we would look a lot better team, and the players would look a lot better. I don't know what you think, Matty. What's your opinion on that?
If Zubamendi decided he wanted to leave, I'd drive to the airport, or I'd get into a boat and I'd come all the way across the River Thames, and I would take his behind right on over to Spain. I'd drive him over there myself.
Matty,
And let him listen. Hey,
come on, get over it.
yeah, exactly. Hey, I was just saying, I let him listen to some smooth jazz while I take him to Spain. That's exactly what I do.
Hey,
What
man.
Matty, what you listening to, Matt?
Some Boney James. That's what he'd be listening to.
Boney James.
Come on.
That's what he'd be listening to. That's exactly what he'd be listening to on his way back to Spain. Martinelli needs to go. Kyle, I'm glad Kyle, because that's what I forgot about earlier. Martinelli, 1 goal all year in the league. Not good enough, my friend. One goal.
Matty, sorry, I'm going to pause you because this needs to sink in with every single person that's on here. Right? 1 goal in professional football all year from a striker, from a winger. With his pace, this manager has only managed to get 1 goal in professional football for Arsenal Football Club all year. 1. Go on, Matty.
Matt Wakey never was good enough. We told y'all that. We told y'all that over the summer. We all said we say it.
How many goals Matt Wakey scored, man?
What is it here? He scored what, 2 against? I think it's 2 maybe.
Yeah, in the Premier League. Is that 2 in all comps?
2 Premier League goals on a player that we've spent £52 million on.
52 million.
And Wanyeri out on loan that has scored more goals for Marseille in 2 months.
Off the bench.
Make it make sense.
Off the bench. Wow. Hey, you had another one you had. You sent him to Monaco. He scored down to 10 goals this year. Balogun,
in double figures. Yeah.
And you're telling me that this manager is an identifier of talent? No. It's Trossard. Like I said earlier, hadn't scored since December.
He hasn't scored in professional football since December.
December. I can't see Kyle's reaction, but I'm pretty sure he's shaking his head. Since December.
Absolutely, Matt.
Since December.
Matty, I'm pausing you again. Sorry, my friend. Let it sink in, right? This is a team that's going for a Premier League title, a quad, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. And we've got players in attacking positions scoring 1 goal, 3 goals, and not scoring since December. That's without the horrendous assists. Let me tell you now, Bukayo Saka, 4 goals, 5 assists all season, 300 grand a week. World-class football player. How many world-class football players have you seen over the years, the Zidanes and all of this, that are coming in with figures of 4 goals and 5 assists? This is what they don't want to hear.
Not happening.
When you switch on certain channels and streams, you know the flip-flop channels. There's the flip-flop.
Yeah, the flip-flops. Yep.
Channels. I've been listening to a couple over the last couple of nights. Don't you worry. Yeah. I won't give you them sort of figures. What's Declan Rice scored from a number 8 in midfield?
He hadn't scored since I want to say October.
1 Premier League goal.
1.
Then on top of that, fella, you go to Kai Havertz. Now Kai Havertz is not up until last Sunday had not scored in over a calendar year.
Shocking.
Let me say it again. So y'all. Up until this past week, when Donnarumma said, "Here, get your goal, so you feel good about yourself," gave him a goal.
You felt sorry for him, mate.
So he's got one Premier League goal.
That's the first goal Havertz had scored in a calendar year.
a calendar year.
Professional football player, 280
280,000
Professional
pound a week.
football, 285. Yeah,
And
yeah.
and evidently we can't get anybody that's better than him. There's nobody out there that could be upgraded on this guy. Not even Gokras. I mean, now they're calling for Gokras to go, and in terms of because they're rating him. Gokras a highest goal scorer with 12 goals.
No one's.
And the bad thing is, about it, how on earth has he got 12 goals
Miracle.
or 18 goals in all
Well,
competitions?
I told you, Donski. I know. I heard what Kyle said. Well, like I told you before, if he's got 18 in all competitions with those numbers from the other players, with 5 assists, being the top assistant on the team, 6. I think it's 6. Listen, 6 assists across the board. That's the most assists in the team. For every player on the team, the top is 6.
Well, I've got the theory. The theory is by certain top journalists that write for certain outlets, news outlets, and like interviewing people like Victor Gokras. They're saying basically the reason why the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, Madueke, and all these guys haven't scored a lot of goals is because of Victor Gokras. Because of his style of play. That's the reason why they haven't scored, because they're doing more assists than they are scoring. What are you talking about? You had the assist stats, Matty.
I'll tell you what. Go on, Norm. Sorry, man.
No, I'm just saying this is what certain people are saying. But Matty, the assist stats for these players. What are we doing?
6 assists across the team.
5, 6.
9 breaker. Couldn't even break a Kit Kat.
Couldn't even break wind.
Look at DJB.
Go on, man.
I am absolutely fuming. I am fuming.
Yeah.
Because I can get on here and shout and scream and curse, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to explain how I'm feeling. I am devastated. A few weeks ago, DJB, we went out and played Man City in the League Cup final. And Man City beat us 2-0. We never showed up in the second half. We played dreadful. My first competition as an Arsenal fan was in 1987 when we beat Liverpool in that League Cup, Charlie Nicholas.
Yeah.
And then I saw us lifted against Sheffield Wednesday in 93. 33 years later, and we still haven't lifted up that cup competition. 33 years later. And here was our perfect opportunity to lift that title, to give the players the winning mentality, to push forward, to try to win the Premier League. We never won it. Then I was told bigger fish to fry. We went out against Southampton in the FA Cup and threw that in the bin as well. I was told, calm down, we have bigger fish to fry. And here we are tonight, sitting back here, watching Manchester City go on top of the Premier League with 5 games to go. Don't worry about it, I was told today. Don't worry about it. We're going to win the Champions League, Kyle. We don't need the Premier League. And I say to my Arsenal buddy here in town, we won't win the Champions League on the PlayStation. Never mind in real life. So here we go.
I'm going to start playing the PlayStation. Just give me hope.
I'm sick to death of this. I'm sick to death of it.
Oh, man. This is embarrassing, isn't it?
It's
a
embarrassing,
banter, isn't it? The other fans are loving this because our fan base has made every single fan in the country hate Arsenal so much that Man United fans want City to win the league. Liverpool fans want City to win the league. There isn't a fan in this. You might get the odd one or two, but on the whole, out of 100%, 85% of fans across the globe want Man City to win the league. Why? Not because of Arsenal Football Club. Because of the fans.
Yeah.
Because of the fan base that has turned this club into a circus. And that, Normski, you said we were a circus. I don't know when you said it.
Yeah.
You had your circus. thing. Like, I don't know if you still got your circus.
Let me see let me find if I still got that. I mean,
We
it
are a
might.
circus. That's
I
all
might
we
have
are.
got rid of it.
People come to watch clowns.
What
Yeah.
I've
They don't
got
come
though.
to watch football, Matty. They come to watch clowns. They're
Yeah,
just
see,
waiting
go
for the
look at.
elephants to come out. The
Yep,
trapeze
the elephants. Yep. Put the man put his head.
And there we go.
The man put his head in the lion's head, in the lion's mouth.
What I've got is these guys, cartoon characters. Yeah, SpongeBob. That's what I've got.
Yeah. You know, they go to the concourse, have a beer, they sit around the fortune teller,
Yep.
come inside, look at my crystal ball.
Hey, JB, she look. Hey, the fortune teller look at your hand and say you still won't win a trophy with him in 6 years.
Yeah. It's a joke.
Yeah.
You got to laugh at it because, as Carl said, you'd be on here screaming and shouting and hollering, and it ain't worth it anymore.
Yeah, we're all past that, JB. I think all of us are. Long as I've known Kyle, we've been saying the same thing for the last 4 years. Me and Kyle have been saying the same thing for the last 4 years. Kyle, have we not ever? I've known you for 4 years, Kyle. We've been saying the same exact thing.
100%, brother.
Yeah, same exact thing every year.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
It's crazy.
My missus have no idea about football, and she hates football. But she was there to tell me a few weeks ago, Kyle, why are you getting excited? You know that they're going to let you down. This is coming from a woman that knows nothing about the game. And here we are tonight, and she's laughing at me. She's laughing at me.
Yeah.
Because she know. She knows.
Guys, I'm going
She knows nothing about football. She couldn't tell you what offside means. She couldn't tell you anything. All she says to me is the only thing I know about football is Arteta, because you mention his name 1,000 times a day. And here we are tonight, and she's fucking laughing at me. It's scandalous.
You know the reason why she's laughing at you, yeah? do you know the person is behind me? Do you know that person is behind me? Do you want to read it? Do you want to read it? Do you want to read what it says?
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the different results. Albert Einstein.
100%.
Yeah. Yep. No argument for me.
It's a fucking joke.
That's what we're doing here, bro.
Like my old man who isn't a football fan that predicted Southampton to beat us 2-1. I mean, Gooner SC, man. Gooner SC, I think I owe you an apology. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I read your super chat out the other day. But I went to bed and couldn't sleep because I was like gutted. I might have missed it. If I did, Gooner SC, I really, really apologise, brother. You know I'd never ever do that. Suge, Arteta has been in charge. Suge, honestly, man, I love this chat because they just keep coming out with them. Have a listen to this, people. Arteta has been in charge for 2,314 days. He has taken us to 2 finals for 50% win record and 0 league titles. Slot, 691 days for 1 league title. Let that sink in, people. Wow. Arsenal Football Club.
Yep.
History. Herbert Chapman, people. Bertie Mee. Frank McClintock. George Graham.
Don Reeve.
You got some. Hey. Some folks put Don Reeve. Some folks will say Don Reeve.
Yeah. The man I don't mention his name. The ice hockey fan. Yeah, no, I can't be doing with him. I'll read it again. Suge, legend as always. Arteta has been in charge 2,314 days. 2 finals for a 50% win record. 1-1, lost 1. And 0 league titles. Slot, 691 days, 1 league title.
How's he getting away with this, bro? How?
DJ B, you said something there. You said something there a few seconds ago. You mentioned the word history. Yeah. Basically, what we're doing is we're throwing the history in the bin.
100%.
Since we left Highbury, for me personally, since we left Highbury, and I walk up the steps and I see that plastic crest on outside the stadium, that oval-shaped stadium with those fucking fans inside shouting Arteta, Arteta, Arteta. This club to me is finished. It's done. And the history is done. And Manchester City keep winning trophies and they'll go ahead of us and we'll no longer be the third biggest club in England. And
No.
this is going to be a repeat. We won't be the top 5 biggest teams, biggest clubs in England if we keep playing this fucking shit. It's a joke, DJB. History is in the bin. It doesn't matter anymore. I've been told, DJB, and make this quick, I have been told to shut up, Kai. You're talking about FA Cups and League Cups. They don't matter. And I'm coming back and I'm saying, so does the doubles not mean anything? 1971 doubles, that not mean anything? Does the 1993 domestic cup double, does that not mean anything? Does the 1998 double mean anything? Get the fuck out of here, talking absolute crap.
Facts. Absolute facts.
And you know what's crazy?
I'm just sick over. I'm sick over.
Yeah.
You know, to piggyback off what Kyle's talking about, what's crazy is that all 3 of us have sat right there, all 4 of us, excuse me, have sat right here and we have watched City build this project and complete the project from top to bottom.
Yes. Yeah. 100%, mate. 100%.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Project, finish the project and still carrying on with the project. We've had a project we can't even get through.
JB, when they started, that aspiration was to get into Europe. They've won a Champions League within the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
They won a
man.
And our man just ran around here parading, and he's just glad we're in the semifinal that we're about to get put out of. What's going on here? It's like Kyle said. If somebody would have walked up to you in 2004 and told you we're not winning another league title until the Chariots come back, you would have said, "Are you crazy?" And then you say, "Well, we're going to go there, and we're going to have a manager. Arteta, the manager's going to leave, and we're going to hire Mikel Arteta as the manager, and he's going to go 6 years without winning anything." You would have thought I was crazy. You need to check him into the insane asylum. But that's what's happened.
Yeah.
The standard. I heard a quote. I heard something today before I hopped on. I was riding, and I heard that the standard becomes the standard. Second place, second place, second place, second place. What do you hear the fan base say? How can you fire a manager that's finished his second? That's become the standard now. How can you fire a manager? How could you get rid of a manager and you're in second place and he's got us this far and you can see that we're competing and he's brought us from this to that. That's become the standard. You never hear anybody say he needs to start getting over the line. Never hear. Even now. You're here. How can you fire a manager that's got us in the title race? We've gone from winning the title in October and November to now we're in a title race. How can you get rid of it? This fan base is done. This team is done. You have to cut. Shane said it this morning on his show. The head vampire, you got to get rid of it. And then everybody come back to normal.
Great points, Matty. We've gone from, honestly, what you just said there about the October-November men. We've gone from winning the title to we are now in contention of winning the title. That just sums it all up for me.
Yeah.
Just sums it all up.
I tell you what sums it up for me, gentlemen. When I'm listening to fans saying, "Oh, we're at the first manager ever to get us to 2 semi-finals of the Champions League." Isn't it great? Is there something to celebrate here? Am I missing something? Am I supposed to be celebrating that we're to get the 2 semi-finals?
Yeah.
Win the thing. Win it.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Normski said it last week. Getting the 2 semi-finals. There's no cup for 2 semi. Where is it? Should someone show me it? Where's the cup for 2 semi-finals? Where's the cup for finishing? Where's the trophy for finishing runners-up?
All three.
Four years on the front row.
Kyle, Norsky, and yourself, JB, have seen Arsenal in a European Cup semi-final and a final.
And a final, yeah.
2 finals. I've only seen this. I've seen this go through that stretch once. And then here they are talking about, oh, well, 2 semifinals back to back.
140 years.
Lose finals. What you talking about? Talking about, oh, yeah, we doing something. That what I just said. The standard is becoming the standard. He's doing that on purpose. This manager is doing it on purpose. I got you to the semifinal. If it doesn't work out, at least I got you to the semifinal.
Yeah.
He's got a way on words.
He's sitting down with his advisors before he goes out and does his press conference. Listen, guys, look, I'm under a little bit of pressure. What do you think we could do? What could we come up with? Go and research. Go on, quick, go, guys, quick. Yep. There we go. That's it. 140 years, and he pushed it. Every opportunity the guy had to say 140 years, pushed it. And what's happened? You're in all the minions. You're in all the sentinels. Yeah, saying the same thing. Yeah, it's just like they're cut from the same cloth. Yeah, and that's it. They keep push out the rhetoric. You keep saying enough time till you believe it. Oh yeah, wow, what an achievement! We ain't won nothing. You've gone and seen Arsenal, DJB. You know what I mean? You cried your eyes out when they lost that final against Barcelona. Yeah, how about get us to a final? You're talking about 2 semi-finals. We've seen semi-finals.
It's hurt, man. It's hurt. Big up, Davey. Old school Newcastle fan here. I like Arsenal FC, but Arteta, the AFTVs, Egal, etc., have made you a target for ridicule.
Exactly.
Between us, you'll beat us 3-0 Saturday. How at? Now, listen, I know a lot of Geordie fans. I've been to Newcastle, been to St James's Park. Brilliant city, brilliant fans. They talk from the heart. And I'm telling you now, Newcastle fans never had any problems with Arsenal. None. Drunk in the same pub, got invited into a pub. Nuki Brown, that's another story. I had 1 bottle of that and I was finished. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, but recently, all of this has been recent since Arteta has been in charge. This hatred towards Arsenal and Man United fans wanting City to win, Liverpool fans wanting City to win, Newcastle fans, etc., is because of certain elements of the fan base. Not us, not the people, not you wonderful people in the chat. Certain elements. Yeah. Gaz, the Phoenix, the Gaz 70. Do you mean the fish and chip shop in Blackburn? There's a fish and chip shop in Blackburn called Bigger Fish to Fry. It's popular with top gooners as they keep mentioning it every time they lose. Or am I missing something? Big up, my friend. Matty, also, if Chelsea get a good manager quick, they might have a chance to win the FA Cup. See? Standards, Matty.
Yeah, just a bit of new manager bounce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Is that
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Yeah, they're going through one of their worst periods, right? In terms of, you know,
Ariola's going to Chelsea.
I wouldn't put it past. I mean, obviously, do you think he'll go at the end of the season?
End of the season, Areola, yeah. Look what he's done to Bournemouth. Look what he's done to Bournemouth. Yeah. They were 30 seconds of being in 6th. Bournemouth.
Yeah.
22,000 fans. 25,000.
Did it end up being a draw in the end?
Leeds nicked it. I told you Leeds wouldn't go down.
What?
2-2. 2-2 in the end.
You're joking me.
No.
Well done to Matty. What have I been saying about this Daniel? What have I been saying about this Daniel Farker? What have I been saying about this guy?
Yeah, he makes the adjustments. Look,
hang on a minute. Matty, you pointed it out. He made some adjustments, didn't he? It wasn't going too well. They went on a losing streak. Carl, Leeds playing terrible football. Not playing terrible football, just tactically he got it wrong. He changed it, he tweaked it. Leeds have stayed in the Premiership by playing attractive, attacking football through the midfield, breaking the lines, attacking players into the final third quickly, and they're going to stay up. We keep playing the same way. And you know what? Anyone can come in on this. Whenever we make substitutions, it's like for like. There is never no change, no dynamics. It's like for like. One off, one on, one off, one on. Nonny Madueke off, Martinelli on.
You know, Phil, I said this all year long. I said, I don't understand why this manager, he wants to play Kai Havertz so bad. Put him up there with y'all. Put both of them on the pitch. Put both of them up there. If you want to play them so bad, play both of them. 4-4-2. He keeps playing 4-3-3. I told you, I've never seen anybody play an attacking 4-4-3 formation and play like he's playing a 5-2-1-2. He's playing defense like he's trying to, like we the team are trying to stay up. Like we lead to somebody. We're trying to hold on to get a point. Play. That's how he coached when we was in first place. We're trying to coach to stay in the league. And it reflects. If you go back to what I told y'all earlier, gentlemen, it reflects it. Nobody has scored a goal in over a month outside of Kai Havertz.
Yep. And they're not just going to flick the switch and it's just going to happen like that. You know what I mean? Everybody just thinks, oh, we're on the same amount of points as City, and they might have scored 3 more goals than that. But what we'll do, Newcastle kind of come to town. Listen, don't think that the switch is going to be, and you're rushing back players. You're rushing players back like Saka, Timber, and that. It ain't going to happen. These guys are going to be up against a physical Newcastle, who will run our midfield ragged, because as a matter of fact, our midfield right now are out on their feet. They got Bruno coming back, Joe Linton. These guys are physical.
They're up for it. I said this yesterday. If anyone thinks that we are going to run all over Newcastle, they're wrong. Because Eddie Howe has had this manager's number. No problem at all. 2, Newcastle players have got a little bit of against Arsenal. It's always they've got this little hatred against one another because of the Gabriel controversy that caused when they scored the winner. And they've got players coming back from injury. And we can't score goals. They can't score goals. We're on bad form. People are saying, Newcastle are on bad form. What are we then?
We haven't won in 4.
What are we? They've had 1 win in 5, 1 win in 6. We've had 1 win in 4. Where's the difference?
Yep.
Where's the difference? It is absolutely crazy to think that we are going to steamroll this Newcastle team. Big up Ejub again, absolute legend. Nomsky is right. It's media brainwashing from Arteta. Robbie Lar was doing the same with the phrase. All we're going to get, I hear the phrase everywhere on social media. Big up to you, Ejub. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Sued again. 12 days, City overcome a 9-point deficit and a 7-goal difference. Kyle, in 12 days of football. 12.
It's shocking. That there, it tells you everything you need to know. And
That's
I'm going to say something.
Offense.
And I'm going to tell you something too, DJ. If this fraud stays with Arsenal for next season, we will have a worse season than what Liverpool Football Club has had.
Yeah, I've been saying that. Matty will tell you that.
And I'm going to tell you something else.
Go
This
ahead.
manager has set Arsenal Football Club at least 10 years back.
Wow.
We will not win a Premier League for the next 5 years. And that is a fact. I don't care what manager comes in. The players are going to be run into the ground, and the players will be devastated if they don't win any silverware this year after being so far up. So we're in serious bother, gentlemen. In every aspect, we are in serious bother. And that stat right there tells you everything you need to know about this Arteta. I am sick.
What a stat that is. I mean, 12. When you put it like that,
Yeah.
these are the sort of stats that This is what I can't get my head round. It just doesn't sink in as a football fan. I could be sitting here as a Barnet fan, a Lincoln fan. When you see that, you go, "How's that possible? No manager would ever do that." 12 days of football, 9 points at a 7-goal deficit, Matty. Go on, man.
JB, if you was another fan and y'all was talking a bunch of yourselves at the pub, you would end up by saying, "Did they sack the manager? Did they sack that guy, whoever that was?"
Yeah, true. That's the question they would ask, wouldn't it, bruv?
Is he still there?
Is he still there, manager? Yeah. Yeah.
But with us, you got to say not only is he here, but he's thriving.
He's getting a pay rise.
Yeah, I mean it's the most absurd thing when you sit down and look at it. But I told people when the season started, I said Isle of Patmos. I've been saying it all year. You will see things this year that you have never seen before in your life, and this is what you're seeing. None of us. And we've all watched football, collective, probably over 100 years between all of us, and we have not seen anything like we're watching. I've never seen anything like this before.
I haven't seen a capitulation like it.
This is epic failure here. And Kyle, you 100% correct. I've been saying it for the entire week. People have been asking me all week, how do I feel about this? I told them I'm not mad, not upset. I'm embarrassed. It's embarrassing that you have to wear this scarlet leather. It's embarrassing that you consistently sit here and look at the failings of this manager and say this is your football club. After spending $1 billion, top money, and this is what you got to show for it after 6 years. It's wild. It's embarrassing.
He should walk. He should walk. He shouldn't even be sacked. He should just say, "Lads, listen, I'm calling a press conference. I'm sorry to the Arsenal fan base. I tried my best. My best ain't good enough. I'm going to move on to something else, something fresh. And thank you very much." I would actually respect him. I would say, you know what, Arteta, fair play.
Fair play,
but he's so arrogant and so narcissistic, he's staying.
Yeah. And he's going to double down, Kyle. He'll double down. Yeah.
Because his contract is ending at the end of next season. So don't tell me for 1 minute that he's not going to stay for at least one more year with his £15.5 million contract.
He is completely the Webster's dictionary definition of failure. I've never seen anything like it, y'all. I'm telling you, I watch a lot of sports across the spectrum. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything. Chike's in the chat. He'll tell you, we watch all this American sports. We've never seen this type of failure. Never seen it. Even the worst teams would have said it by now. The worst. This brother here has a cat got 9 lives. He got 39 lives. I've never seen anything like it.
No, it's crazy. I haven't. I'm shocked.
He's like an 80s Italian. He's like an 80s Italian mob boss. He's trying to break him down. Good luck. You know how to work out for you.
Another little way of putting it, right? So we've all got. Some of us have got kids, some of us haven't. But if you've got a child going to a school that the school is failing its Ofsted inspections or its education inspections, whatever you call it in different parts of the countries or world, we call it Ofsted, where the inspectors come round, they inspect the school for standards and safety and how the teachers are and all that. If you've got an headmaster there and he has failed that inspection 6 years in a row, would you still take your kid there to school?
No.
You're
looking for standard.
Another school to go to until they sack the head teacher.
Exactly. You're looking for standard.
And there's me still going to the Emirates to watch it. I must be crackers.
Hey, if you go to a restaurant and they had was continually getting F's, Would you keep eating at that restaurant?
No. Why do we do it?
Yeah, you moving on to something different. So why are we still hanging on to this manager?
Ah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
The reason why we do this because the Arsenal blood is inside us. We love the club. We have a different feel towards the club than what these players and these managers would ever have.
Yeah.
They don't understand what these. They don't understand what the club means to the likes of us four or the chat. They have no idea and they don't care. All they care about is their big money, big wages. They'll be gone. Declan Rice be gone to Real Madrid tomorrow morning if he got 500 million. No problem. He'd be gone. Yeah, and all this business of kissing crests and all that kind of crap, go over that. That we care. These lads don't. And it's very, very sad. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
They don't realise how lucky they are in life. They don't realise how lucky they are in life to have the pleasure to represent these, not just our club, but all the different clubs. And half of them don't even try. And they don't care. This is the thing. I saw that Martinelli in that League Cup final, and he's laughing. We're 2-0 down, and he's laughing with Manchester City players. How dare you? How dare you?
I haven't won the League Cup in years, and he's laughing. I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Evening, gents. I'm a Chelsea fan, and even with no manager, I still wouldn't take Arteta. That's how little I rate him. But apparently, everyone in Europe wants him. So why haven't Chelsea phoned yet? Great point. Egypt, the thing with his other teams will turn up against us because this banter has become a thing. We are hated because of AFTV. Yeah, do you know what? Right, I believe other clubs are like this as well. I believe a lot of the football teams. If you was to say which team do you get the most pleasure beating, they'd probably turn around and say Arsenal. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. That's why you see. That's why we. How many times have we said it? Oh, why do teams always turn up against Arsenal? Why don't they play like this against Liverpool? Why don't they play like this against Man United? Yeah. Look at Burnley. Burnley won't play like they did tonight at the Emirates. They'll come and give it a go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It's great to get one over on Arsenal. Honestly. Hi, DJB. Can you send me the link to me email, bro? It's too many on at the moment, people. Yeah, I'll get you on one day. I'm going to do a phone-in show one day. I'm going to do my first ever phone-in show. But big up to everyone that's locked in. And big up to Normski. Make sure that you are subbing to Normski TV. Mods, can you pin it in the chat? Normski TV. Let's get him over. Let's get him on the road to 2,000. Come on, people. Come on. And the Southern Gooner as well. Make sure that you sub to the Southern Gooner, because every time Southern Gooner goes live, it's not often, but when he goes live, it is. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. Matty's legendary. And Kyle as well. Make sure that you're subbing to Kyle Walsh as well. Another absolute legend. And big up to every single one in here, people.
We had a Dan Potts raid as well. We had a Dan Potts raid. And
Dan Potts' raid as well. Big up Dan Potts, my friend. Big up Dan Potts as well. Absolute legend. Big up Carl and Matty. My partner always calls me when I'm watching the stream. Big up Brenny. Listen, guys, we have Newcastle the weekend. I mean, I know it's hard. Glasner could win 2 trophies in 2 years. Imagine that.
Yep.
Glasner. We've even got Spurs winning trophies while this manager's been in charge. A European one.
Winning trophies and going down.
Normski, we all laugh at Spurs.
Yeah.
I say that if we don't win the trophy this year and Spurs stay up, to me, there's no difference. I don't know about you guys.
Mm. Yeah.
It sickens me. It sickens me, DJ. It sickens me because I'm actually hearing a lot of Arsenal fans saying about Spurs, which we don't care. At least Spurs be getting relegated. I don't care about Spurs getting relegated. Let me tell you something, Arsenal fans. Spurs won a European competition last season. When was the last time Arsenal won a European competition? 32 years ago.
Crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Crazy.
It's the worst manager in our history. When do you deep analyse of him? He's the narcissist, takes never accountability, running players into the ground, never learned his mistakes. Matty, he's back on. So how are we going to get on against Newcastle, people? Because I think this could be a very frustrating, big up, Gav, my friend. I think this is going to be a very frustrating day out or afternoon. It's a 5:30 kickoff. That's one thing on a Saturday. The crowd are going to be on edge. They're going to be nervous. There'll be boos coming in from that crowd. Every mistake. I'm with you, Doc. Doc, big up to you, my friend. I'm with you. I think this could be a draw. Nunski, what's your feeling about Saturday, my friend?
I can't remember which Bournemouth player said it, but he basically said that when they played us the other week, he could sense the nervousness.
Big up, Jezza, my friend. Make sure you sub the Jez. Sorry,
he could sense the nervousness in the stadium, and I think it's going to be the same thing again this weekend. The fans are going to surely be nervous. They're going to try and put on a brave face. And the approach to the game, how Arsenal going to approach this game, you would think that you'd want them to play on the front foot, but I just can't see how. I can't see where the goals are coming from, unfortunately.
That's the thing.
The injuries, you just don't know who's going to be starting, who's not going to be starting, who's like sort of coming back from injury. So I think for me, I'll probably say a draw. I think when me and Matty was going, we did a look at the last sort of games up against Man City, and I think we had this down as a draw.
Yeah. I can honestly, Joe Linton, Livermore, Gordon out, Wissa, Volta Mayday, warming the bench. Can't see anything but an Arsenal win. I see where you're coming from, Davey, but I'll be honest with you. Them three players may be out, but even our top players in are just not on form. Martinelli, you might as well play with 10 men. Honestly, it's terrible. Rice is on his knees. Rice is absolutely on his last legs. Big up to everyone that's locked in, people. Over 500 people locked in. Please, if you want to cheer us up, sub to these guys. That'll cheer us all up, and make sure that you smash a like as well, and that'll really cheer me up. But big up. Matty, what we saying about Saturday, my friend? Later, my friend.
Best you can hope for is a draw. And even if you get a draw, that ain't any good. So
no,
I think the time is at hand to accept what's coming. And people are gonna fight at the end. That's their prerogative. But I'm telling you now, you got Newcastle, Fulham. We saw West Ham. West Ham will be fighting. I told people, they'll be on the beach. No. We'll be on the beach real soon if we ain't careful. I expect Newcastle to come play. One thing Newcastle's going to do is they're going to play with pride, regardless of the fact. And people are going on about, these players are out. Like I said, well, let's look at Bournemouth. Let's go look at that. You just go back to all the teams that we played and look at the caliber of players. On paper, this is why we tell Arsenal fans, on paper, it look like we can beat anybody until they pull the paper out and give you a pen, and then you got to write. We're this team, no game. Listen to me. No game for the rest of the season is a given. No game. Even Burnley. No game. You saw it tonight. If the City got 1-0, what does that tell you when we play them?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
4th to 5th. Everybody remember 4th to 5th? Y'all remember that year? You remember that year? Newcastle was in the bottom of the toilet that year. You remember that? When Eddie Howe first took the team over? They was in the same position. And what happened out of that? This is why I say you can't count out Newcastle under no circumstances. Under no circumstances. And I want to go back to a point you made earlier about Spurs, JB.
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, they won a European trophy. But let's not forget they've been to the Champions League final in the same time this Madrid's been here.
Yeah, yeah. Again,
almost-
guys, let's have another pause on a thundering stat on the mingle. We've had loads tonight. Let's have another stat. Tottenham Hotspur, since this manager's been in charge, has been in a Champions League final and won a European Cup. West Ham United, E20 zone. Big up to you, my friend. I bet you cannot wait for this shower of crap to rock up at your stadium. They're keeping you in the Premier League. You know that, brother. Even West Ham have won a trophy, a European trophy, while this manager's been in charge. No disrespect to West Ham United. I've got a lot of respect for them. But you know where I'm coming from.
You got Palace. They're in for the trophy.
Yeah.
Aston Villa. Oh, Unai Emery. Everybody laughed at Unai Emery. Oh, what has he done? Well, he's almost European final.
Yeah.
And then you look over at Forest, who's at the bottom of the totem pole. And then they're almost in the European final. We know about their European history pedigree.
Newcastle won a trophy.
Teams actually, both of those teams, actually Villa and Forest, European pedigree.
Big up, Davey.
Don't forget now, JB, when we play Aston Villa, they pulled a trophy out on us just so we can look at it. Because they said that's the closest y'all ever get to one.
Yeah, E20 zone. Make sure you sub into E20 zone as well. Go and have a little look at E20 zone. These watch-alongs are brilliant, by the way. They're the most normal, laid-back watch-along I've seen. They're really great. It's a special game for us. We will draw with you guys. Nuno Wall low block. Yeah, and you got Bowen that can hurt. You got Somerville that can hurt on the counter. I'm worried about that one. I am
even their set pieces as well. We'll worry about that as well.
So
got Mavropanos there.
Yeah. Would you take Keir Starmer as manager? Honestly, I'd take Rishi Sunak as manager right now. I don't care. I'd take Nonsky as manager.
No, you can't go that low. Can't go that low.
I'll take win if you win.
Take win the dog, yeah. Oh, big up. You see, Izu 678. How many coaches in Premier League history have been given 7 years, 1 billion, and have zero to show for it? He really is worse than we think. Bottom 3 coach. Yeah, listen. You can't. We've gone through certain stats tonight, and the biggest one that's really caught my eye was Suge, when he said in 12 days, Manchester City have conquered a 9-point lead and overturned a 7-goal difference in 12 days.
12 days, JB.
I'll wait for a Chinese.
I told you
in longer than that. I'll wait for a Chinese takeaway to rock up longer than that. 12
JB,
days.
I told you the other day. What did I tell you the other day when we talked? I said it feels like the season we went from 4th to 5th. This is exactly. I'm telling you, it feels the same exact way. All the points erased. You want how did this happen? Yep. He's made a habit of doing it, y'all. Made a habit of doing this. He has made a habit of doing this.
Big up, so bring me Ted Lasso for the next season. I will believe. Yeah. Yeah. Big up again. Oh man, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Some of the stats, man. 12 days.
12 days of Christmas, mate. Yeah, my true love said to me.
Yeah. On the 12th day of Christmas, we got the 9-point overturn, 7 extra goals, and we ended up top of the league. Only on the mingle, my friend. Egypt, remember the 3-3 against it already relegated Southampton at home? First title charge. We had so many. Disastrous results with this manager. It's a
Yeah.
joke, isn't it? Billy Bean of baseball money, balled off. Oh, man. No, I think it's going to be a draw on Saturday. Carl, you're confident though, man, and you're going to hit me with a 4-5 Arsenal. Come on, man.
I tell you what, I'm hitting you with 1-1 draw. Bad game of football. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's sticking out to be a draw. And 1-1, I'm going for 1-1. I'd just like to say I got the Man City game right, the prediction, and I also got the Bournemouth, the 2-1 prediction right as well. So, look, let me tell you, 1-1 tomorrow, or against Newcastle, and that's it. That's it. End of story. DJB, I'd just like to say something as well. Some of your chat there is after coming up on my screen, after subscribing to my channel. So I'd like to say a big up to you all.
Yeah.
And I put a video on my own channel there 2 days ago, and I'm after getting another 25 subscribers on top of that. So I'm hitting nearly 600 subscribers.
Come
so
on,
big up
come
to
on.
Come on, let's get him up to 1,000.
Well
Get
done.
this man up
Big
to
up to you,
1,000. Make
sir.
sure you go and subscribe to Super Cole. Make sure you subscribe to Norski. Norski should have got some subs by now as well. And Matty had sub and Gooner as well. And while you're doing that, put a sub on mine as well and smash like E20 Zone as well. Anyone with a channel that's locked in, get and subscribe. But we all do some. We're all doing our best for you people, guys, and it's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Big up to everyone in the chat. And then after the Newcastle game, guys, well, we've got to address it, haven't we? Because this is how I look at it, right? I'm looking at a team. I'll tell you what, I'll spin it around. Your certain Arsenal fan base, I don't sort of call them top gooners, bottom gooners and all that, but your certain Arsenal fan base will look when we beat Atleti in the earlier part of the season. Don't know what we're worried about. We smashed them at the Emirates. Simeone rocked up at the Emirates and we smashed them. I was there. We did smash them. Different animal now. Months on, they have improved. Months on, they are looking lethal in attack. Yeah, but they play the same style of football to us, DJB. No, the difference is they can play defensively, but when they want to attack, they can attack. You've got to be thinking honestly, I cannot see where Atletico Madrid are not scoring more than 2 goals in that first leg and putting it to bed. I just can't see how they're not scoring more than 2 goals. Nunski, have you got any hope in that Champions League?
I just think, because the thing is, it's where he prioritises things now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think if we had that margin or cushion, say, going into that Man City game and then obviously going into the Newcastle game, now all of a sudden now it's going to be a little bit tricky in terms of how he rotates the side, and given that the side is not fully fit, going over there, as I said, yeah, we beat them 4-0 or whatever it was in the group stages, but when it really matters is that this point of the season where you're 1 game away or 2 legs away from a final, and I just don't think that this club has got the mentality to do it. And Atletico Madrid have been in finals; they've been to plenty of semi-finals, and you know what I mean. It's just whether Mikel can get these guys to sort of think mentally and say, well, we can actually get over this. But I think for me, Atletico Madrid, yeah, I think they'll deal with it in the first leg. You saw what they did with Barcelona. I mean, it was a great game, but they're good defensively and they can counter on you as well. They've got Lookman in there, so he's going to be dangerous. You know what I mean? You've got the striker there, so he's going to be listen. They've got so many sort of. I mean, they've got a better strike force than us. Put it that way, and they can score goals.
Well,
Oh, I
Sam
don't.
Smith, 1992. I mean, I hope you ain't the pop star Sam Smith, because that, you know. But anyway, you're so wrong about Atletico, our pony. You obviously watch them a lot then, because I know someone on this panel that does watch them a lot. Matty, what are you saying about Atleti? You're not worried about them, are you? They're pony, and they rubbish.
Okay, well, you'll find out just like we did against Bournemouth. If we couldn't beat Bournemouth, what makes you think we could beat Athletic?
Exactly.
We couldn't beat Southampton.
Southampton? Yeah, that's it. That's the other one I was forgetting. Forgot that. Southampton. Yeah, so you know what's coming. I told you better start preparing yourself. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, because it's getting ready to get peak. And this fan base is going to learn a hard lesson in failure. And then too, let's play devil's advocate, gentlemen. Let's play devil's advocate. Let's say we get past Athletic. Who on this panel right now and in this chat think we stand a chance against informed PSG in a Bayern Munich that's playing out of this world?
Facts.
And somebody's gonna say, "Yeah, but we beat Bayern Munich early in the knockout stages." Goes right back to what we were saying earlier. Now they got Musiala back. Elise is a Ballon d'Or form. You know, and if we couldn't stop Daku Semenyo, you tell me what we stopping over at Bayern Munich. This fan base will wake up quick.
See, I'm gonna be real strong here, because if Atletico are that bad and they're that pony, and we are favourites to win the Champions League, and we get knocked out, sack him. Would I be right to say that?
Yeah.
You're out the Carabao.
I think that's a good call there.
Carabao Cup final lost. FA Cup final out. Premier League hanging on by a thread after a 9-point lead was blown after 12 days of football. Right? So if we are favourites to win the Champions League, we've spent £1 billion. Atletico Madrid are pony rubbish, and we get knocked out. I want the manager sacked there and then. Sorry, we're gonna try our luck, and we're gonna see the remainder of the season out with an interim manager to see if we can win the league. Because you, my friend, have cost me millions, and the fan base are now on their backsides. You've ruined this football club over this season. So I'm sorry. If we go out the Champions League and I'm sitting there at the Emirates, I want him sacked there and then before I leave the stadium. Carl, is that a fair comment to make?
Yeah, I mean, if they are pony, I mean, they're not doing 100%. Well in the domestic league, but yeah, if they do beat us, then well, what does that say about us?
What would you say, Nulski, if we go out against Athletic? Bearing in mind what I've just said.
Yeah.
We were favourites to win the Champions League.
That's right.
Everyone said we're winning.
Everybody said it. They said it. We've got the team is built to win the Champions League. They said it last year as well, but they're now saying it again this year, that the team is built to win the Champions League. And bear in mind that Atletico Madrid are not doing brilliant at home. You know, they're not in a good run of form. So if they do beat us over the 2 legs, then he should go.
Absolutely. 100%. How can you defend it? Big up Izui 678 Arteta at the end of 2050-2051 season after finishing second for the 31st consecutive time. We go again next season. I still have fire in my belly. Big up, my friend. I'll tell you what.
Atletico Madrid, they can play football. They can play the dark arts. I think that we could play into Atletico Madrid's hands. And I think Atletico Madrid will beat Arsenal over the 2 legs. No problem. No problem at all. Like, Atletico Madrid is pony. What the hell are we?
This is what I can't get my head round, Kyle. If they're calling Atletico Madrid pony, I watched them play against Barcelona, for God's sake.
Yeah.
The football in that first leg, the football they played in that second leg was just that game in that second leg was just incredible. They went to Barcelona.
It was.
They went to Barcelona and more or less knocked them out. They took them back home. The football was unreal. Barcelona was playing unreal. Open. Athletic was getting into attack. Griezmann was looking good. Come on, man. Wake up. This Arsenal team, whether you like it or not, and I've said it from the start, is the most overrated football team I have seen in years.
100%.
Years. Matty, I mean, do you think I'm being a bit... He's gone.
No,
Matty's gone. Matty's gone again. I mean, I don't think that statement there is what I've just said. What, Matt? If you was a sporting if you was do you know what I mean? Easiest route to the final, laugh out loud. Yeah, Lee Gunner. Honestly, meant to be the easiest route to the final, bruv. Don't know what we're worried about. We are favourites to win it. We're favourites to win it. No problem. Easy.
Yeah.
Griezmann's in form too. Yeah. Athletic will turn up. And what people don't realise, Simeone's been there. He's done it. Been there and done it. He knows the score. He's read the books. And when it comes to the Champions League, these teams know how to turn it on. These teams know how to turn it on. What a stream, mate. DJB, Normsky, Carl, Matt, the Northside, Lee Potts, Raids, Sir Jez, and Lee G in the chat. Laugh out loud. Yeah, big up to every single one of you guys. Big up to every single one. Carl Walsh is back with us. I think Matty's back with us. Is Matty back with us? Or he might have had a little... He might be on the phone.
It's Carl.
Lee Gunner, big up to you, my friend. Make sure you're subbing to Lee Gunner. Remember, they rested Sorloth, Alvarez, and Lookman. None in the squad tonight.
Yeah, noticed that. Yeah. And they had a man sent off as well, I think.
Listen, right. Lee is someone that I will listen to because I know he watches Spanish football on a weekly, daily basis, right? If someone is coming in with a comment that watches it every single week, he knows everything about Spanish football. So who am I going to listen to? Someone that's going to come in and say Atleti are rubbish, or someone that actually watches Spanish football? Come on. Alvarez, Lookman, none in the squad tonight. I watched it. Reserve team lost, but 11 points clear of fifth. We done, lads. There you go. The only thing they have got to concentrate on is the Champions League.
Mm.
They're clearing their own domestic league. They are resting players domestically, and we've got players that are feeling the pressure after watching Man City go in top of the league. And we're going in a game against Newcastle before the first leg going away to Spain on a knife edge. Second in the Premier League. With the fans absolutely now watching every move they make, every mistake they make, getting behind, booing them. And now they've got to come through all of that and go to a vibrant, up for it Atletico Madrid.
Yep.
Be realistic. Come on. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy just to come in and say, and then there was another one about, get behind our team. Yeah, I'll get behind him when he wins. Win. That's all we want. Win. Just go and effing win. It's crazy. Sorloth's injury is just a bruise. He will be on the bench for sure versus us, Lookman. Yeah, Lutz, you know the score as well. And I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much as well. Big up Southern's. We can see him. He's in the flesh.
He's made the journey. He's got to the destination, and
the
now his
flesh.
camera's on.
He's in the flesh.
He didn't do no detours. No detours. Yeah,
they rested his son too. However, they're bottle jobs like us. At any given time, it will be close, but I think we're effed. Fulham in between the legs too. Yeah. Oh man,
that's what I'm trying to say. It's how he balances everything
love
now.
the backdrop, Carl. Remember who you are, what you are.
Davy Rollcastle, one of my all-time favourite players, DJB.
Kyle, I said, do you know what, right? I said this the other day as well, right? Where's our Paul Merson? Where's our David Rocastle?
Yeah.
Where's our Lundberg? I'm not even going to the top level of Berghampton, Henry's and all of this and Perez's. I'm just talking about great players.
Yeah.
Where's our Parler? Where's our Rocastle? Merson? Lundberg?
There is. DJ.
Alexander Hleb. We ain't even got an Alexander Hleb. We ain't even got a Rosicky.
What about a song? What about a song?
What about Canoe? What about Canoe?
You're all wrong.
Yeah, what's all?
You're all wrong. We have Saka.
Lauren?
Yeah. We've got Saka. Love his star boy.
I said it before and I said it again. Why do people call him star boy? And why do people call him world class? He's not world class.
No.
We have seen world class at this club, and Saka is far from it. So stop calling him star boy and stop calling him world class. He's not. We have no world class players at Arsenal Football Club, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's it. In my opinion, so I'll make you 100% right. There is no world class player. I mean, look at it. Would you take Artitler scamming his way to? Don't say that. Don't say that. I'll take a major because I'm so desperate. Arsenal over my manager hatred. 4 games in 10 days, by the way, starting Newcastle on the 25th. Exactly, and they're on their backside already. Matty, what are we saying about this squad at the moment? Do they give you any hope whatsoever within the remainder of the season going and doing a job against Atletico Madrid, knowing about getting out, dealing with all this pressure? Because they haven't been able to deal with it in the past.
Bring that up. Bring that up. I'm glad I'm home now.
What's that, my friend? This one?
Yeah, right there.
4 games in 10 days, by the way, starting with Newcastle on the 25th.
No. Can you share my screen?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my friend.
That's all right.
Didn't see that. Here we go. This is it.
Kai Havertz up until Sunday. And for those who've heard this, you have to hear it again. And this will answer JB's question. Kai Havertz.
Bring it up a little bit bigger, Matty.
Yeah, we'll come in. We'll zoom in here.
That's it. Go on in.
Kai
Havertz
up until this past weekend had not scored in 1 calendar year.
Look at this, Kyle.
Unbelievable.
Noopski, look at this.
Saka had not scored, and I know he's out, but March 4th. The striker, Victor, has not scored in the league since March 4th. Nani Madueke has not scored a league goal since before Valentine's Day. Your team captain has not scored a goal since December. This is all in the league, by the way. December 27.
The club captain.
The club captain.
Number 10, Martin Odegaard. December the 27th was his last goal.
Well, Trossard was December 30th.
Left winger, attacking left winger. December the 30th was his last goal he scored. Look at this. This shocks me. This absolutely does me in. The next one.
Declan Rice, January 3rd, 2026. Now watch this. Mikel Merino, who's out with a broke foot. January 3rd, 2026.
How are you winning? How are you winning?
Got a broke foot. And he scored more recent than the captain. You look at the Mega Lights, December 30th. Where are the goals coming from? Where are they coming from?
Set pieces have dried up based on Gabriel Magalhaes. Set pieces have dried up.
Where are the goals coming from? Where are the goals coming from? And now you got people saying, well, these stats are not reliable. Now the stats are not reliable when it's in your face. See, nobody got stuff that catches people off guard because they have gone, oh, well, we're going to hope. I told you all, hope is not a strategy. You cannot wake up, I hope to pay my light bill. I hope to pay this bill. I hope to do it. I hope. No, you have to actually go do it.
Yeah.
And now he's going, well, these stats are here to just suit the agenda. No, these stats are showing why we've lost all these games. And why we find ourselves behind Manchester City. Because last week on this show, the tone was different in the chat. And now it's another tone now. No, Owen goal is not on the list, unfortunately. We didn't have Owen goals, and we didn't have set piece. I just mystifying that we were even where we were, considering when you look at these numbers. It's all drying up before our very eyes, and nobody wants to deal with this. Nobody wants to see this. Hold on, JB. I'll bring it back again. I'll bring it back. Like I said, I have them here. They talk agendas. There's no agenda here. It's only facts. The facts of the matter is the team is not operating on a.
It's not being managed and coached properly, is it?
Yeah.
Can't be. How can you have a well-oiled machine with that going on?
Pull this one up, JB. Pull this one up here if you can share that one.
Who scored then, laugh out loud? These are synths. Exactly.
Can you pull this one up here, JB?
Yeah.
Pull this one up here. Look at it. Timber. Assists. Where they come from? Assists. Look at this.
This is 25-26.
5
assists. And he's a fullback.
5. Declan Rice. 5.
Number 8, midfield.
So when you say, well, where the goals coming from? Look at the assists. Look right there.
Look at this. This is crazy, isn't it?
Who is doing what around here? This proves we've been sitting here all year hanging on the set pieces and a goal, a little trinket here, a little trinket there. This is absolutely crazy. And people are thinking we're going to go into the last 5 games. All of this is going to change over. The pumpkin is going to turn into a cart, and Cinderella's going to step out with the glass slippers on. The fact of the matter is, we are not operating in a position that you want to be going into the final stretch of the season. 4 domestic games lost in a row. Can barely score a goal. We played 4 games. I've got how many goals? One of them was a set piece, and the other one.
I think. Yeah. Is that in all comps, or is that in? I think in their last 6 games in all comps, they've scored 4 goals.
Yeah, 4 goals.
Crazy.
And how many has City scored?
I think City have scored
14.
Yeah.
Listen, let me just bring this guy in, right, Ronald, right? What about UCL League Cup and FA Cup then? Right, Ronald, look at these facts, look at these figures. This is Arsenal Football Club, £1 billion spent, a manager that's been here 6 years, and they are the assists and the goals that we have scored. And you're going on about the UCL and the League Cup and the FA Cup. Haven't you got a little bit of concern? Ain't you a little bit concerned why we have squandered a 9-point lead and a 7-goal deficit in 12 days. We are not top of the league, my friend. Okay? We're not top of the league. There's a reason why we are not top of the league. The football is crap. The assists from key players are crap. The goal input from all over the pitch is crap. From midfield, from the wingers, is crap. And there's a reason for it. Because the manager gets paid a job to get the best out of the football team. And it's not happening. And we are just highlighting the facts, the reasons why.
Watch this, JB. I'm gonna bring something up here. this just tickle me looking at it. Hold on just a second. Let me get this sorted out here. You bear with me. Let me change the year. Get this back right quick. I see Lee in the chat. He's gonna love this. He is gonna love this one here. Get this straight here. Get my glasses on. Just bear with me here. Let me see.
I've got no problems with people backing the manager, but please don't tell me that you're happy with what's going on.
All right, here we go, JB.
Does my head in.
All right, here we go. This is the goals for this year.
Have a look at this, right? Before you start this, Matty, right? I want people to look at this.
I'm gonna get some water. Hold on,
and this is Arsenal Football Club desperate to win a Premiership title. We haven't seen a Premiership lifted for years. I had hair. I was going to nightclubs.
Flares.
I was wearing flares. I was wearing, I was cutting a rug. I was going to Oasis concerts. Now, I'm just, you know what I mean? Big up, Lee. Bournemouth 2 losses more than us, by the way. Yeah. Thanks, Lee. Again, big up to you, my friend.
Victor Gyökeres, 12 goals.
There you go. Victor Gyökeres, 12 goals. By the way, it's a miracle he's got 12 goals. But again,
you wait. You just wait till I show you.
There's a reason why he's only got 12 goals. It's because we haven't been able to provide him with anything.
You wait until I get to this next. After this next screen is what's gonna make you. I already know what's gonna happen. The crowd is gonna go crazy. Let's see the next one. All right, so we're gonna go down this one first, and I'm gonna show y'all something. Eze 6.
And hang on, out of that 6, he scored how many against one team?
He scored 5 against Spurs.
He scored 5 against Spurs.
And
Other than that, he's got 1 goal
against Palace.
Number 10, he plays in an attacking position. Remember, these are attacking positions.
All right, Zubamendi, 5.
5 goals, Zubamendi. Defensive midfield player, number 6.
Trossard, 5. Hadn't scored since December.
5 goals. 5 goals from left-sided midfield attack.
Rice, 4.
4. Plays in a number 8. Do you know how many number 8s score more than 4 goals in a season? Go and have a look at the number 8s over the years in Premiership football, how many goals they've scored.
Yep. Jurien Timber, 3. Magalhaes, 3. Noni Madueke, 2.
Noni Madueke, 2 goals. 52 million, Carl. 2 goals, and we send Ethan and Nwaneri out on loan. And against Man City, we keep Max Dowman on the bench.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Make it make sense.
Watch this. You better be glad Victor Gyökeres at this football club. Watch this. Watch this right here. We're going to go back a year. What you see there? Marginally.
This is last year, is it?
Last year.
Last year, Carl Havertz, the saviour. The saviour.
Yeah.
The Messiah. 9 goals. And we got Victor Gyökeres on 12 this year.
Yeah.
You know, if he went at this club, we'd be in some serious trouble here. Look at this. Martinelli, 8 last season. Trossard, 8 last season. Have y'all noticed that nobody's in double figures? He gets in double figures, and the numbers are not too far away from what we were last year. We're repeating the same thing we did last year.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, mate. If you look at that Nomsky and everyone in the chat, if you look at these figures this year, they are pretty much identical of last year, right?
Yeah.
And people don't want to tell me there's not a problem in attack. There's not a problem with the manager.
Yeah. People keep wanting to go back to this. They want to
keep doing here.
People keep saying, well, can we go back to how we played in 22, 23? Do y'all realize that's 4 years ago?
22, 23. They weren't prolific. They were good. We were playing fantastic football. I'll give him that. It's his best season since he's been at the football club. But look at this. That's where we should be.
Now watch this. Then you see it starting to dry up.
I'll tell you what, Matty, can you do me a big favour, right?
Yeah, brother.
Pull up this season. Watch this. Pull up this season's figures again for Arsenal. I want people to see something here. Look at this. This is this season. A whole calendar year of football, £1 billion spent. Look at those goals that we have scored in attacking positions. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Now pull up Brentford's goals. Get Brentford.
Tigo now, was he on now?
There you go. Look at Brentford. Look at their top
21.
goal. Hang on.
21.
No. Look at Brentford. Top goal scorer, 21-7. Look, this is Brentford.
21.
Now pull up Bournemouth, matey. I'm not even comparing us with Man United. I'm comparing us with Bournemouth and Brentford.
And that was before he went to the team.
Is this Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Semenyo, yes.
Yeah.
Is there any difference, Kyle?
No.
No, go Brighton. Go Brighton. Yeah, big up, Lee. Go Brighton.
Jesus Christ.
Look at Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck, people.
Yeah.
13 goals off the bench.
There's gonna be a late call up for him. Who knows?
I told y'all if City only got 1 goal tonight against them. But I told you.
Matty, you just
Right.
I'll tell you what, let's really go, right? Let's really go, Rick. West Ham United. West Ham United. Look at this. Jared Bowen, 8 goals. These are in a relegation battle, and their figures are similar to ours.
Very, yeah.
Their figures, if you look at West Ham's and then look at ours, okay, Jared Bowen's got 8, Victor Gorkarez has got 12. They didn't pay 60. Look, now look at theirs.
I put everybody.
We're going for a title. West Ham are struggling to stay in the Premiership. And they've got these more or less the identical figures that we've got.
Yep.
Now do Spurs. They could be relegated. We all laugh at Spurs, remember? We all laugh at them. I've not gone. Have you noticed? I've not gone Man City. I've not gone Liverpool.
No.
I'm going at the clubs at the bottom of the table and mid-table. Look at Spurs. Similar figures to ours, and they are, and we're laughing at them. Look at Spurs.
JB, they gave us a whole lot of trouble this year. Well, they're kind of in bad shape here, but that did not reflect the way that we played them. Let's go Leeds. Let's do Leeds. Look at this.
I mean, look, Ronald, how can you say the argument is flawed when we have got Do you think we're sitting here making this up? We've got similar figures to teams in relegation fight, and we've got the similar output, if not identical, going for a Premier League title.
This is what you got coming.
And our argument's flawed. Listen, with respect, Ronald, right? Come and have a chat with me on Saturday. Oh, you probably won't be there. Tell you what, go and watch AFTV, get your cocktails, put your Arteta posters on the wall, and have a nice evening. Dickhead.
Watch this here.
Can't be doing with them.
Assist across the. You see that? We're going to try. Us in Sunderland. That's us in Sunderland.
Who's this, Sunderland?
Look who's at the top.
Sunderland.
Look who's at the top.
Look at the top, Granit Xhaka. Oh,
Make it make sense, lads.
Granit Xhaka has scored more goals than Declan Rice.
Wow, we.
Playing for Sunderland, Kyle. No,
it's just crazy when you see these figures and facts in front of you on the screen. It's crazy.
Yeah, but the problem is, right, Cole, the problem is, right, and I know there's people in the chat, sometimes when the truth hits you in the face, you want to do everything to ignore it and palm it off. Some people just don't like facing the truth. And the truth of the matter is, the process is done, the phases are done. We need a change. Whether people like it or not, you're going to have to get your head around it. This club needs a change of manager. It needs a different direction for us to get our mojo back, our excitement back.
Yeah.
All right? There is life after Arteta.
Of course.
It broke my... Listen, when George Graham left the football club and everyone was saying his time's done and everything else, it broke my heart. But I could see things happening. Players were getting tired. Players were getting injured. The squad weren't growing. The football was getting a bit dowdy. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. It was 100. I could see it. And I understood it and I accepted it. Why can't people just accept the road it's going down? Because we're finishing second every season? Come on. Make it make sense, honestly. Matty, those figures are frightening. I'm glad you brought them up because people like to see it.
I mean, you have to, the facts are the facts. And when you look at how we've played, you look at when we played, it's going all the way back to Manchester United, even Manchester United. Because I was signing the alarm out when we played Manchester United. Because I told folks, I said, we barely beat them the first time. And then you saw what happened. And then come all the way down the line. We had a little flap against Leeds and everybody, oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, we're back. You know, hadn't done nothing since. Trossard has not scored since December.
Crazy, man.
You know, if that was how you were playing with a coach with some sense, that freezes you out of the team. That freezes you out. Well, we send him to U21 to get sorted out here. It's that we reward this stuff. We reward this stuff. Lee just sent me something. I'm gonna play this piece of audio here. Lee sent this here. I'm gonna play this. Turn it up here so y'all can hear it.
On pitch as much as possible. I didn't think he was brilliant by any means against Manchester City, but just that one moment of quality on the edge of the box, which was so close to proving decisive. You know, that's what he can do. If the other wingers aren't playing that well, which they're not contributing in terms of goals, which they're not, you've got to get a bigger goal threat on the pitch. It certainly does that. So yeah, I think it's really important. What about the forward? Because I agree that Arsenal play better football when Kai Havertz is on the pitch. There's no doubt about that. But you kind of touched on it there, saying they need to win these games and they need to win them well. They've got to expect that Manchester City are going to win every single game. That has to be the mindset. You know, City's going to win, so we need to win every single game. I agree that Kai Havertz needs to play, but I also think if you need to win games, you need to score some goals. You've got to. find a way almost for quite a bit of time to get your best goal scorer on the pitch. And Arsenal's best goal scorer is Victor Gyökeres. He's Arsenal's top goal scorer at the moment, isn't he?
But he's played 3,000 minutes.
I know. But if a chance breaks in the box, you kind of want Gyökeres on the end of it. Really, I think Havertz should be starting, but I'm very interested to see how much football Gyökeres plays between now and the end of the season when you're chasing games and you're needing goals. I think it's going to be a very interesting balance there on his hands in terms of how he shuffles his pack and how he gets players on the pitch.
Look, I don't want to sort of come across as someone that has, because there's certainly been times this season where I've put things about Victor Gyökeres, and I don't think he has no. I understand where there will be use of it. When you run down the list, you think, and I know this sounds like damning someone with faint praise, but when Arsenal are playing Burnley, I can really see value to Victor Gyökeres because the shots will come. Beyond that, I know that he scored a lot of goals, but he has been the centre forward for Arsenal all through this season.
Yeah.
In shot terms, he averages fewer shots than Havertz, Eze, Saka, Martinelli, Trossard. He doesn't get the shots. Expected goals.
No, notice this brother said play him against Burnley. He didn't say play him against City when the title was on the line.
Joking it. Absolute joke.
This brother said play against Burnley.
Play him against Burnley.
And I told y'all earlier, I said if everybody wants to have that argument, it's simple.
Yeah.
4-2. So one over there, one over there. Find a way to win. They will go. These people will go along with this manager no matter what when the evidence presents itself. He had, until Sunday. See, nobody is bringing that stat up. Until Sunday, he had not scored a goal in the league in over a calendar year.
Crazy.
A calendar year. And he came back. They said he was coming back to save souls. That's what they said he was coming back to do. And what did he do? He got a hand-me-down from Donnarumma. You know if anybody got the brothers or sisters and they passed it down.
Yep.
That's what they did. He handed down a goal to Kai Havertz. And that's how it's been for us the last month. A hand-me-down from him, a penalty kick, and that's about all I can think of right offhand. And I'm supposed to believe here, and we got 5 games to go in the season here, and that's what I'm supposed to believe. That we're going to turn it around. Everybody's going to start scoring goals. Saka coming back. He's going to score 8 goals here.
Uphill struggle, will we?
The thing that really gets to me is that there is no way we should be sitting here tonight having this conversation. We should be all sitting here tonight celebrating that we were after winning the league title. Because if we were that great of a team and that great of a squad and we had that great manager, the Premier League has been that bad this season. Arsenal Football Club should be at least 15 points clear by now. At least. And we shouldn't have to have this conversation. We shouldn't be like a broken record. Say the same things as we all said last season, the season before, the season before, the season before, the season before, and the list goes on. I've been saying the same things this season as I was saying 4 and 5 years before Arsene Wenger even left the club.
Yeah.
And here we are all those years later, still saying the same kind of things.
Yep.
We should be on a stream here tonight. All of us celebrating the chat, celebrating.
Yep.
We should be all drinking
that's it.
of wine. We should be all celebrating. And instead of that, here we are saying the same things.
Yeah. It's crazy. And the thing is, we've had so many opportunities now. If we'd have lost against City and done the business against Wolves, Bournemouth, Liverpool at home, Man United when we lost, if we'd have taken care of business in those games, just those games,
exorbitant.
The league's done. We get beat by City at the Etihad. That's nothing to be ashamed at. There's lots of teams that get beat at the Etihad. They're just a better team than us. Let's be honest. Yeah, I know. Like people like to say that we're the best team in Europe, but we're not. Right? But if we'd have taken care of business then, the manager, certain players, etc., we wouldn't be having this conversation now.
DJ, 2-0 up against Wolves. For Wolves to come back to 2-2. Wolves.
Yeah. And not only come back to 2-2, Cole, should have won it.
Should have won again.
People forget against Brentford. If he's squaring it to Thiago, it's game over.
Game over.
They battered us in the second half. They were pretty much the better team in the first half. Chelsea against 10 men. Yearly. Sunderland. You take care of business when you're going for a Premier League title. And this team, it's the best team in Europe, and the manager's elite, and this and this and this and this. We shouldn't be sitting here now with this. 12 days that took.
Say it again. 12 days.
12 days of football.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Gone.
Now, Suge put it in.
Heartbreak.
I'll highlight it again. Suge put it in the super chat. Where's Suge's super chat?
You get a screenshot of this, ladies and gentlemen, because that's one hell of a stat. I had to keep my car in the middle. When I was coming home, I had to keep the car.
I'm sure it was Suge that put it in, wasn't it? Did he put it in a super chat? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Suge, put it back in there. If you can put it back in there again, Suge.
Yeah, if you can, Suge, don't put it in a super chat. Just put it in a chat if you're still in the chat. I don't know why it's gone from the super chats, but anyway, Suge put it in. 12 games of 12 days, 9-point lead, and not just a 9-point lead, a 7-goal turnaround. 12 days. We've nearly lost. We've gone from the quad to getting an egg cup out the cupboard in the kitchen.
We're going from quad to do what?
In 5 weeks.
To do what? That's what we're going to do. We're going from quad to, oh my God. That's what we're going to do.
We are on for a quad.
We're going to win the quad. We're going to win the quad. We're going to win the quad. That's all I was listening to. Quad. And here we are looking at Manchester City going to win the domestic treble. Makes sense.
After the season.
Don't you talk about that.
Right.
He said in pre-season, if tactics don't change throughout the season, Arteta will achieve nothing. We've seen it pre-season in the major red flags. There were major red flags pre-season.
Yep.
The game against Spurs, I know it was only a friendly. There's a red flag. That was a red flag.
Yeah. It was how easy they kind of breezed through our midfield. Yeah,
and
I remember that. Or the ball over the top. It was just thinking, what's going on here?
And then you go from this preseason to last year. Me and Lee sat right here, middle of the night. We was watching the game. I said, Lee, how can Liverpool run right past us? One pass over the top, go, you know. And he's talking win the champion in the Champions League semifinal. Well, what's the trophy for that at? Where's the trophy? See, that's what I'm saying. This fan base and this manager put emphasis on meaningless stuff. Where's the trophy at the end of the season? Second place. You know what I found for second place? I searched. I looked high and low, and I found
nobody.
You know what I found for second place? What you get for second place? You get out of service.
Yeah.
Over and over. We repeat. The stats are we are repeating the same exact thing that we've done over the last few years. Same exact.
Another one. Yeah, that was it. I've got that one, Lux. But big up to you, Lux. Big up to you, my friend. This was another super chat, and I'll let Lux highlight it, but Sue's put it in a super chat. Again, this has got to make you think. Arteta in charge, 2,314 days. He's taken us to 2 finals for a 50% win record. 1-1, lost 1. 0 league titles. Slot, 691 days, 1 league title. And they want to sack him. Standards.
Yep.
Standards. This guy gets 2,314 days, Carl. They want to sack Slot after 619 won and a Premier League title.
Yeah, but should they want to give Arteta another 2,314 days, DJB?
Yeah, they want to give him another lot. They want to give him
Yeah.
more days because we've got certain people in the chat that want to give him even more time.
And spend another £1 billion on the squad and still win that. It's a joke.
Absolutely.
Slot won the league title. What did our clown win?
Slot, hang on a minute. Slot had Klopp's team. You can't do that. Oh, okay. Arteta had
Unai Emery's team.
Unai Emery's team and won the FA Cup. And then binned them all. Why can't we do it then? Why can't Slot do it?
The thing is, a lot of people were writing slot off anyway before you even touch.
The point of the matter is, Ronald, Slot has failed this season miserably, and the fan base are more or less united wanting him gone.
Yeah.
This guy has failed miserably over 6 years and £1 billion in, and the fan base still want him in here. That's the difference. It's the standards. Don't you understand what we're trying to do? We're trying to raise it. We're trying to say,
not lower,
thank you very much. You've done some good things. There has been a few little positives that you've brought to the football club. However, the road has run. It's done. It's finished.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's just crazy, people. It's just crazy. Surely Ronald is just a rival fan trolling. Probably, but who cares?
Pete Haywood. So, Pete Haywood.
Be done. DJ Crane, big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Hope you're well, brother. I knew this season was a free hit. Yeah, good point. Because if we don't win it this season, I cannot see us winning it for the next 2-3 years. Because Man United are going to get stronger. Man City are going to get stronger.
Chelsea,
Liverpool will get stronger. And then Bournemouth are getting better all the time. Brentford, the likes of Brighton are tough teams now. Aston Villa are tough teams. Leeds will grow now.
It's not like a normal top 6 or top 7 club you're playing now. Do you know what I mean?
No. So, Leeds will get stronger. They're a big club. I mean, come on. This was a free hit season. When I saw Saliba showing Mosquera the Black Tap Premier League trophy drawn on the wall. When we win it, guys, when we win it, it will be put the real one on there. Yeah. Big up to you. I remember that when he did. Yeah, he was showing Saliba showing Mosquera the Black Tap Premier League trophy drawn on the wall. When we win it, guys, when we win it, we will put the real one there. Well, there you go. I'll tell you one thing, DJ Crane. If we don't win it, the likes of Saliba won't be saying that to Mosquera. He'll be going to Real Madrid or PSG.
Yeah, they're going to be players. They're going to be players that's going to...
Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you, my friend.
Yeah, they're going to be tired of hearing the same old voice, and they're going to think, well, listen, I need to go somewhere where I can win something because, yes, the money might be good, the pay might be good and all that, but I think at the end of the day, you know, they want to have something to show. And if they're sticking with this manager, you ain't going to see it now. We're 6.5 years into a process that has not processed. Do you know what I mean? It's just hasn't happened.
It's just like
there's different phases, and I don't know what phase we're in now because according to some people, it's phase 6 or phase 7. I don't know.
It's phased out. Phased out,
mate.
Gentlemen, quick one for the 3 years. What are we going to do? What happens if they turn around and give Arteta a 3-year contract next year?
Armageddon.
Man, don't know.
3-year contract.
Kyle,
There's
you
been
know,
rumors.
Kyle, let me- if they hand him that deal, you know what's going to happen. At some point, we'll be staring down the barrel, just like our Spurs is. And see, the thing about our fan base is they don't think stuff like that can happen to us.
Yeah.
8th, 8th, 5th, 5th. That's how he started out. So I already know what's coming. Because the minute he don't get Champions League, we know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's skated by. At some point, your luck will run out. And I'm afraid that if we don't do something here in a couple of weeks, we got 10% chance here. I told y'all 10%. I've been telling y'all that for the last 3 weeks, 10%.
Mm.
You better, because if you don't get it done this year, Manchester United's coming back next year. City's gonna want to defend it. Liverpool's gonna come back. They're gonna rectify some stuff over there. And then you got everybody else that's gonna be sorted out.
Yeah, I honestly believe, Matt. I honestly believe that next season, if Arteta's still with us, we will end up being worse than what Sloth and Liverpool are this season. I think we'd be lucky to end up in the top 5 next season.
Kyle, look at the numbers from this year, and then just go back one year.
Yeah,
we saw them go. They go from this year and last year. It's almost identical.
Mm.
It's going backwards from 4 years ago. It's going backwards. We're going away from 16, 17, 12, 13. All these go. Now it's getting down to 12, 6, 5. You ain't winning nothing. JB, that was the best thing you could have did. We're literally right in line with relegation teams as far as contributions.
Yep.
It's not good enough. Not for a club like Arsenal. And what's got everybody fooled is because we skated by in the Carabao Cup. We had a couple of easy draws there. Luckily, we didn't get a big fish right out the gate.
Mm.
And then FA Cup, you saw what happened there. And then we had the benefit of doing what we need to do earlier, which, by the way, nobody wants to give us credit for, because we were saying, hey, we need to show up the group so we don't have to worry about a playoff, but nobody brings that up. And then finally we get through that, and then now all of a sudden we get a rough team. And guess what? Every single time, y'all, we get a rough team in a competition. What happens? Especially when it matters. When it matters, what happens?
Failure, mate.
Let's start praying. Go visit whatever you worship. You better go visit this weekend, because we're gonna need all the prayer we can get, because we in trouble. We in trouble. You go to bed, you look at that table, and you see City sitting up there looking down at us. And Pep's already come out with a quote saying the players can handle the stress.
Yeah.
But he already started mind games.
Pep said there today, I heard Pep talking on the radio, and he said, I have never been as relaxed as I am right now. He said, I'm feeling very, very confident. I'm very, very calm.
Yeah. Been there, done it.
And that's going to emanate onto the players. I mean, you got players in there that have done it and seen it, worn a T-shirt and everything. So they know how to do it. They know what it's about. Whereas on the other end, you got a guy who's been under the tutelage of Pep, all being he was putting out Pep, cones and giving out ribs and whatnot. And I think that's why we, as fans we'll say fans, some of the fans got duped into this guy because he came under Pep and that, and they were expecting him to do better, was expecting him to compete and whatnot. Yeah, people are going to say, yes, we competed with Pep and with Man City and whatnot. That's why he's still in a job. Because we hear that the narrative is, well, we're competing now. Before we weren't competing. Now we're competing. We're getting those second place finishes and that. And if we don't get it over the line this year, they will find an excuse. If we end up getting to the final of a Champions League, or even, going out to the semi-finals and finishing on our Man City goals scored, they're going to say, well, look, we're nearly there. Yeah, We finished on the same points, but they scored more goals than us. We're nearly there. And that's when they're going to want to keep this geezer. I say, no, man, please, no. I beg you. No.
What I would counter that with is, how did we end up on the same points again? How did it all end up the same?
It's a question we have to ask, mate. And this team are just incompetent in sustaining their lead.
See, this right here, when we were so far in front and had the opportunity to go even further, the fact that we are seeing this with 5 games to play is a sackable offence.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
It's a sackable offence. And if we lose against Atleti in midweek and we go out over 2 legs, and I keep saying it, this team that they say is one of the worst teams in Europe, Atleti, I don't see it, but people say that it is. And we are favourites to win the league, win the Champions League. We're favourites. We were this season's favourites to win the Champions League. This season's favourite towards the end to win the Premier League. Best team in Europe, squad depth, elite manager. And he goes out of this another set. He gets to 2 semi-finals in a row. What happens if he loses 2 semi-finals in a row? That's a sackable offence.
Exactly.
You're all screaming about going to 2 semi-finals in the Champions League and setting records. What about the other records he's broken? Against Bournemouth, the least amount, all you XG lovers, the least amount of expected goals in Premier League football. What about setting a record of 2 Champions League semi-finals and he's lost it? Sackable offence. What about setting a record for finishing runners-up 4 seasons running? A 9 and 8 point lead gap going into the latter part of the season. What about that record? Sackable offence.
Yep.
1 league win in April in 6 years. 1.
Crazy.
No, you don't want to talk about them records, do we? No. We won't talk about them records. We'll only talk about the moment. Yeah. We'll just talk about the moment. At the moment, Arsenal are in the semi-final. At the moment, we're level on points with Man City. At the moment, we could beat Newcastle. But it ain't going to win us a trophy. Sackable offence. I'm sorry. I can't get my head around it, Kyle, Numsky. I'm at the stage now, I'm sorry, boys, where no one can convince me with any confidence how this manager keeps his job at the end of the season if we don't win anything. Even if he wins something, by the way, for the record, just so that you know, I don't flip-flop about like some channels.
Other channels do.
Yeah, this is the Mingle flip-flop. Not on this show. You know the other channels that do this. Just so you all know that I don't flip-flop about people. Right?
Hope glasses on.
Yeah, the hope glasses. Right?
Yep.
Even if he wins something, I want him gone. And I told you my reasons why, and I'll tell you them again if you want me to.
I think everybody on this panel wants him gone back, regardless of the fact he wins. And people think we're crazy, but the facts are the fact.
People say I'm crazy. My sons, even my own sons. What are you talking about, Dad? He wins the Champions League and you want him gone?
I've seen people.
And then I explain to them the reasons why, and they go, "Do you know what? I get it. I get it because we go and watch them, don't we? So I get it.
I've seen in different sports where somebody win a title and they go right down the toilet.
Yeah,
it happens time and time again. You have to see the problem with this fan base. They don't understand. Even if we were to win, you have to build on that. Which, to be honest with you, 6 years, we should be halfway through a dynasty right now.
We've heard that word. We've heard a dynasty. Somebody just mentioned about dynasty, but
we should be talking about doing big things here.
We're more like a dinosaur, not a dynasty.
Exactly. Exactly. Half a decade of failure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half a decade of failure.
Crazy.
Crazy, isn't it?
Who puts up with that? Arsenal Football Club. Half a decade. 5 years. We've all aged in 5 years with this team. Half a decade.
It's mad, isn't it?
When I met Kyle,
Yeah, but here's
me and Kyle was 15, 20 pounds lighter when we met each other.
yeah. And we had here, Matty.
And we
Cole had a TV working perfectly normal.
I had 4 or 5 TVs working.
Yeah.
Numpsky.
I was about £2,500. I was about £2,500 richer, so I was, DJ.
Exactly. Numpsky was breakdancing on his way
Yeah,
to church.
I was break dancing, mate. Lino. I carried the old Lino down the old high street, rolled it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I was singing karaoke and being joyful and happy. And what is going on, man? Honestly, I can't get my head around it. Just from a football logic point of view. Even if I didn't support Arsenal, I still can't, from a football point of view, I can't get my head around it. How a football team can squander 9 points and a 7-goal deficit in 12 days.
Exactly.
I just can't.
Well,
I can't. And go out of an FA Cup.
Yeah, no. Any other
and lose miserably in a League Cup. I just
any other top class clubs, like would have sacked him now. Would have sacked him right now. I'm not. But they put it even up weighted this year. It would have been last year because we dropped off. Liverpool had a month sort of had off because they wrapped it up so early. Do you know what I mean? It's like what we doing here.
But Norm's panel. Let me give you this right. Arsene Wenger. Listen, I know it went stale. I know it went toxic. I know he overstayed his welcome. I know he said things and started to do things that was a bit mad. I didn't have the same hatred towards the end with Wenger as some fans did, but I don't disrespect the fans that did. Because some of the football that I saw under Wenger and what he bought me as an Arsenal fan, I'd never seen before on the planet. I'd never seen it before, ever. The great Barcelona teams came near it, but some of the football he played was incredible. Right. But even we were fighting to get him out. There was fights on the terraces, demonstrations, banners, flags, T-shirts, balloons, cars bibbing. I was watching it. Fights in the car park, fights in the pubs, fights down the high street. And this is Arsene Wenger, Invincibles, double winning teams.
Winning trophy.
Right? Winning trophies. This guy turns a quadruple, into a circus within 5 weeks. Goes into April, second in the league after 12 days. And there's still fans thinking, well.
The only thing that's come out of this month, JB,
I can't, honestly, make it make sense. I can't get my head around it.
Only in the month of April can Arsenal come out looking like fools. That's why they call it April Fools. We're the fools.
Only fools and horses, mate.
Big up, my friend.
JB, any other coach would have been removed from their post.
Any other decent man would have walked out.
But I said that last year when we talked about this. Did I not say this last year? I said,
Matty, if it was me, for my own personal pride, I would have to turn around and go, look.
Ego. His ego won't let
as much as it pains me, I have tried my best, and I believe that you will take some fantastic memories away. However, I'm going to have to turn my back on it and try and let someone come in and do the job that I have not been able to do and walk away. As Carl said earlier, I'd respect the man more for doing that than taking us down this hope and failure path. I really would.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Like he sat there and said, fire my police. And he went to the training ground and this fire and told.
Sorry, Carl, you're breaking up, my friend.
Fire.
Yeah, can't hear it. Yeah, can't
Carl,
hear it, Carl.
we're struggling to hear you, Carl. Sorry, man. Try again, mate. Your mic went a bit funny. Big up, real football. Football's dead. He's left to go out and come in. No, it's crazy, Nomsky, isn't it? I know it's been a heavy mingle tonight. I know, mate.
Yeah, it is. It has, man. Arsenal have drained me. The whole weekend's just been draining.
Yeah, it has, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
it has. But big up to everyone. All of their channels are pinned, people. Please, you know, if you're new on here, if you're already on here, and you go, hang on a minute, who are these guys DJB's got on here? That's Nomsky TV, Southern Gooner, Carl Walsh. They've all got channels. It's all pinned. Make sure you go and sub to them. And if you haven't subbed to me, put a little sub on me as well. But please cheer me up and smash a like on the channel because it does help. Thank you, every single one of you. All of your super chats, amazing. All of your comments, amazing. Absolute legends. All of you in the chat, guys, absolute legends. Thank you very much indeed for all your support. It's been amazing, people. Greatest show ever made, Nomsky. Yeah, Nomsky's awesome, man. Nomsky, brothers and Nomsky. And you got the real ones on here tonight, people.
Yeah, right.
You got the real ones. Listen, you might not agree with everything we say. All we are doing is wanting the best for our football team. We're just highlighting the facts that other channels don't highlight. There are channels that highlight them. Me, Lee's, Shane's, Northside's, Rashid's, Aaron's back now. Views, Gianni. There's lots of channels out there like ours, and that's all we're doing. And you could either take it on board or you might not take it on board. But all I know, because I've been following football I've been going to football for a long time. I've been supporting this club for a long time. And I've also got lots of people that support other big clubs that I respect. I respect all the fans from all the other clubs. I don't know any fan. What we've done this season, I don't know any fan that wouldn't question it. Me personally, if you're a fan of a football club and you are in line to win a quadruple, and within 5 weeks it's over, and you have messed it up completely, or look as if you're going to mess it up completely. It's not over yet. I understand that. I get that, but it's not looking good.
No.
And if you're watching the football that's being played so badly, I don't know any real fan that wouldn't question that, guys. How can you just sit back and just let it all happen? Whether you got a channel or not, you'd be arguing with your mates in the pub. You'd be arguing with your mates round each other's houses watching the football. You couldn't put up with that, Matty, could you? If you was a real fan, how would you not question it?
I would have sacked him the year we ball at 8 points clear. He was done then for me.
Yeah,
you got to sack somebody after that. That's see. People look at that on the surface and say, well, we're headed places. Yeah, going backwards. How do you bottle a 8-point lead? And we were only a 1-point lead this year. 9 points.
But
it was 8-9.
Sorry, Matty, but does this year feel worse for you if we don't win anything? For me, it feels worse than all the other years.
I say it again. I swear it feels like the year we went from 4th to 5th. It feels the exact same way. We just completely just threw it away. 4th to 5th. 8th, 8th, 5th, 5th. That's what he started with the football club. 8th, 8th, 5th, 5th. That was the warning sign right there. Oh, and now we finished second. Now, what do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about it? 4 second place finishes.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 5th place finishes. After 2 8th place finishes. Sounds like somebody can't get over the line to me. That's what the math is showing me. 8th, 8th, 5th, 5th, second. Sounds like a loser.
Yeah.
That's the real facts. Just win.
Yeah.
How is that?
Hey, look at this. What's that song? You know, we like a song around here. What's that? 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 9. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
With this manager. This manager absolutely
woke up on a Monday. Hold the league on a Tuesday. We were supporting Everton on a Wednesday, by Thursday, by Friday. Tried again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Killed ourselves on Sunday.
In this fact, what blows my mind is people walked out of that game Sunday. And everywhere I've turned, I've heard people talking about they're proud of the effort we put in.
Oh man. That's minimum expectations, Matty.
Yeah,
that's what you should be doing.
Well, according to the leader of the opposition party, they just nicked it, didn't they?
Yeah, nicked it. Yeah, they nicked it. I said proud to win, just to win a game. That's where we at.
That's what they got to. That's what they got to hold on to now. You got to remember, in 12 days they've cut the whatever points lead. Yeah, 7-goal difference. Yeah, and now all they can come out with is what a performance. You know, a good performance. We can take that on to the next game. It wasn't as bad. You know, it was 50-50. You know, we had the better XG. You know, all the things that they want everybody to hear. Yeah, it's just them coping. It's just them coping, mate. They're just trying to cope.
There we go. So we crashed out we lost the league on Monday.
Wheeling out merch on Friday.
Win on Wednesday.
I got a new contract on Sunday.
There you go. My cough's coming back. We've got a Craig David song going on. Come on, let's make up the Craig David song.
Hey, we need to. Have I got that one?
Monday.
Have I got that one?
Crashed out the Champions League on Tuesday. Walking win the dog on Wednesday. What was we doing on Thursday? Throwing the towel in on Thursday. Buying merch on Friday.
Missing open goals like Kai Havertz.
Oh dear. We're infested, man. Lee, honestly, why don't I send Lee the link, man? I don't want it because I don't know what Lee's doing. Could have sent him the link. Shit the bed on Saturday.
This fan base is watched.
Big up, Lee.
We've got
honestly, Joan Collins has bigger bollocks than Thunderbird 1. Oh man, this is crazy. You will be trophyless and Arteta walking around saying he's on fire. Yeah, he will be, I'm telling you. If he don't get out of that stadium, someone will set him alight. Yeah. I'm telling you. Nonsky, you're going to have to write those down. On Monday, lost the league on Monday. Crashed out the Champions League on Tuesday. Walking win on Wednesday.
All I
remember is
throwing the towel in on Thursday.
Throw out the Carabao Cup on Thursday.
Thrown out the Carabao. Yeah, thrown out the Carabao Cup on Thursday. Walking win on Friday, shite the bed on Saturday.
I thought it was wheeling out. Was it wheeling out the merch on Friday?
Yeah,
Retro Friday,
yeah. That's
Oh,
cold.
what about this one, Matty? Return of the Mac.
Return
on
of the Mac.
Sunday.
You lied to me. Yes,
No.
I did. Yes, I did.
You know what?
You lied to me.
It needs to be the return of the sack. That's what it needs to be. Return of
Return of the sack. Return of the sack. Return of the sack. You lied to me. Yes, I did. Yes, I do.
Classic. Look at that.
Hey, he told that lie. He told that lie last year. About don't be second. We won't tolerate second. Here we are again.
I'm on fire on Friday.
The return of the Mick.
Yeah.
Taking the Mick.
Hey, what's that one? What about this one? Hey, Mickey, you so fun, you so fun. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Yes, fine.
Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. No. Drinking
now I'm awake now. Now we're breaking out into songs now. You know what I mean?
This is how we are in real life, by the way, Chad. This is the real life.
The mingle songs were coming. It's just taking a little bit longer.
Yeah, it just took a bit. Yeah, it took a bit of time. It's taken us 3 hours to get to this point. Right?
What we got? Hey, Mickey. He changed my life, lads. Remember that shit?
Return of the Mick.
The return of the Mick. We got the Craig David, haven't we?
He's on fire.
What's the one by the Doors? Fire, isn't it? Fire. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fire.
You got all my melody. You got Docking. Into the fire. That's it.
Yeah.
Go Docking.
The cat batted oops upside my head. Said oops.
That's what happened in past Sunday. Oops upside my head.
Yeah. Oops. That's 29 song, isn't it? Oops upside my head. Said oops.
Said whoops upside my head. Yeah, that's he needs some whooping upside his head, man.
You gotta laugh at it, ain't you? You gotta laugh.
You have to. Otherwise, you drive
if you don't, you'll cry, mate.
Why did you do Mickey? Don't break my heart, Mickey.
Why did you? Oh, Mickey.
Another one, DJ Mick. You delusion.
Another one. How about this? Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust. Yes, Ricky, you did bite the dust, man. No more trophies.
No more. It's done. It's done. Honestly. Do you know what? Do you know?
Come on, baby, like my fire.
Do you know what the narrative be though? The narrative would be, Man City didn't look all that good against Burnley. I've got a bit of hope. They only scored 1 goal. Just give me a little bit of hope. Someone will say it. Some crackpot will come out with that on stream somewhere. I've got a little bit of hope because Man City didn't look that good. No, they just played Arsenal in a big game that they had to win, and they've got the semi-final of the FA Cup coming up on the weekend, and they knew they didn't have to get out of second gear to beat Burnley. 1 goal was enough. They weren't worried how many goals they were going to score. They were just worried about the 3 points. Let's be real. Ring of Fire, this show has been epic. Cheers, my friend. You're welcome. We try to do our best, but we are going to close it because as much as we could go on all night, and it's been absolutely brilliant, Carl Walsh made his first ever appearance on one of my shows. Amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, man. That was,
make sure, I don't know what happened to Carl, but I don't know if he's messaged me, but he obviously had a few problems, bless him. Let's just check the message because Carl wouldn't have just disappeared because he's not like that. He's a proper one. Carl, well, give me 5 minutes, bro. I'll be there, okay. Oh, no, that was earlier on. I think Carl's had a few problems. Kyle, if you're still watching, brother. Oh, he's back on. He's back. Is he back on? No.
Yeah, no, he's back on.
There we are.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah. No,
I'll tell you what, mate. You'll have a lot of Arsenal fans printing that off and putting it on their bedroom ceiling. That look,
bro.
They won't. They'll want to give him. They'll want to give him another 5-year deal just by looking like that.
Oh, you crazy, boy. That's brilliant.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I taught you well, Noski. I taught you well, my friend.
Bro, I'm learning from the master. I'm learning from the master, man. You know what I'm saying?
There'd be certain fans printing that off and putting them on their on the bedroom wall. David Cassidy settings. I'm telling you.
What Shay say? Don't forget to use your nails, boy.
Don't forget to use your nails, boys. Great composure, lad.
See, the problem is, right? We will get shown up for showing gimmicks like this, but this manager's whole thing has been a gimmick. Arsenal football has been a gimmick.
Yeah.
The training sessions, the speakers, the Anfield Roar, there's the screen. There's this. There's the whole thing of Arteta has been a gimmick. So you can't blame us for putting gimmicks on the screen because that's what he likes. That's what he does.
He probably does dress up like that when he comes home. Like when he finishes football, he goes, "Hey man, I'm just gonna get back into my Mick, return of the Mick, man. Let me just look in that mirror, see myself."
Yeah, we've had pickpockets on training.
Pickpockets, lemonade drinker. I'm a lemonade drinker. All whites, lemonade. I'm a lemonade drinker. All whites, lemonade.
Crazy, isn't it, Norms?
Yeah, man, it's mad.
Isn't it crazy? What else have we had on the? What other madness we had on the trainings? Pickpockets, rabbit or ducks, pens.
Oh, he's had the raging wolves,
the seals.
Yeah, the wolves. Do you remember the wolves? Yeah. You have to hunt in packs. So he had that picture of the wolves.
Yeah, he had the wolves. How does it feel to play at the Emirates? Write it on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, what he's coming out with, Lee, man. Yep. Make sure you go and sub to Lee Gunner if you haven't done. I'm sure you have. If you haven't, you ain't been on planet Earth. Make sure you go and sub to Lee Gunner as well. His watch-alongs are epic as well. All what he does. Yeah. Even the commentators are mocking Mikel. Exactly. He deserves it. See, I'm a believer in this, guys, right? I'm a believer. If you're going to act like an idiot and you're going to act like a twat,
make sure you win something.
Right? Either you make sure you're successful or be prepared to take the stick.
Yeah.
Right? If not, go through life like a normal human being. Don't harm anyone. Be polite and just get on with things. But if you're gonna wind people up, do stupid things, say stupid things, and you're not successful, then be prepared to be mocked. Simple as that.
Can you see that, guys? Can you see?
No, I can't, Norms. What is it?
Okay.
Oh,
that's the thing. That's the thing that AFTV put up.
What did they put up? Oh yeah, I see bits of it. What did they put up, Norms?
Basically, Mikel Arteta's manager's hit list, Chelsea version, and he's in the middle, and then he's got all the free. So what? You think that the reason why any one of these managers got sacked was because of Mikel Arteta? That's how warped these guys are. Yeah, this is how warped these guys are. Well, how about this? When Tuchel was there, did he win a Champions League with them?
He did.
Did he? Am I going off my head? Oh, when Mariska was there, did he? Did Mariska win the World Cup and win a trophy?
He did.
Oh, I must be going off my head. And when Graham Potter was there, yeah, because the lady loves milk tray. Well, lovely black polo neck jumper. But I mean, come on, what we doing here?
Exactly. I don't know if you can hear this, guys, right? But this is the great man, right? This is the great man. Let's see if you can listen to this.
It's my turn. Do it well. I do it good. And the best of the business. I couldn't compromise to save my life. I'm not sure about your questions, but there's only one way to play football. That's on grass. The sky is boring out at the moment, as you well know.
Is that Clough? Is that Clough?
Fluffy.
Yeah, I can't hear it. I can hear only little sort of in and out.
too much on television. You and your colleagues are turning us off from family entertainment on a Saturday night by lecturing us at the moment.
That's better.
You just sit down and I'll look forward to it in comfort on a Saturday. I think you're becoming too deep. I think you're setting yourselves up as judge and jury. I think you've gone over the dividing line where you have a contribution to make to one of being dogmatic, overbearing, boring, and you can keep going. I know it's difficult to justify a non-non, for example, or to put it as match for the day, but if that's what you get when you take your cameras to a ground and show the non-non, don't try and justify it or pick things out and bore us all to tears with your lecture. What are you talking about? That's just an individual incident, are you? Yes, and I'm talking about the people who run your show, no draw, and there was a double disallowed or a controversial incident. That's obviously a topic of discussion. Now, surely our job is to report that as fairly as we can. I think there's a difference between talking about it and discussing it with your prayer. And would you come because, as far as supporters are concerned, it is our... Well, I come because of the people. You see, the club was made by the people. The club is dictated to by the people. You'll do anything to the best of your ability unless you relax. Nobody can. Nobody can. Whether it's sex, job, driving a car, whatever, you've got to relax.
The great man, Brian Clough. Shame he's not around now, but I'm telling you now, what he was saying, absolute legend. Absolute legend. Some of the quotes. Can you imagine if he was still around now, Matty?
A lot of these players, bro, I tell you, they wouldn't survive under him.
It's a lot of it's a lot of managers. If they was back in the day, if they was around now, they'd be suffering. Could you imagine our players under Louis Van Gaal?
No,
they'd be cracked. They'd crack. None of that, man.
Yeah,
Couldn't handle that. Brian Clough, you know, Sir Alex Ferguson, even Wenger. You know, they can handle it. A lot of these players are mentally weak. I mean, you saw Jesus. The man said, I brought all these titles to Manchester City. And as soon as that brother said, well, how many did you bring to Arsenal? He had to walk off.
Yeah, it's like, we're trolling you. We're trolling you. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is how far this fan base has fallen, or this club has fallen. We are the biggest banter club in history now. And I tell you, come made whatever it is, mate, brother, get ready for it. Get ready for it. Ain't gonna be nice, man. Get back into those tornado shelters, man.
oh dear. I don't know. I mean, if that ain't the biggest kick in the teeth, seeing Man City, we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's the inevitable. That's the thing. Yeah,
we knew after the Bournemouth game that Man City was going to end up top of the league. We knew that. We knew it was coming. But when you actually see it, when you actually see this tonight, this to me tells me everything I need to know about my football club.
Yeah.
Just that there. Nothing else. Just that league table. You got Liverpool fallen off of a cliff. Man United rebuild, whatever you want to call it. Not the Man United. When you've got Brighton and Bournemouth, no disrespects to them, brilliant teams, well run, well managed, well coached, great players, work as a team, good to watch. So no disrespect to Bournemouth and Brighton. You know me, guys, I don't disrespect teams. In 6th and 7th in the league. And we have spent £1 billion and still haven't got the job done on any levels. And Man City, who are washed, going for a domestic treble.
Hey,
that there tells me everything I need to know why this manager should not be at the football club.
They better be glad Manchester United and Aston Villa didn't get four wins. So we really be sweating.
Lee, what did I tell you, bruv? I said that be the narrative, didn't I? Best result possible, apparently. 1-0 was amazing, laugh out loud. State of this fan base. Do you honestly think Pep's sitting in the changing rooms and going, 1-0, we've opened the door to them, we've let them back in? He's rubbing his hands together saying, how the hell am I top of the league? How did we get into this position? I know why, because I'm an elite manager and the guy in North London isn't. Man City appointed an elite manager. Arsenal appointed a rookie. But look at that, Norms. As I said to you before,
Still
that
learning on the job.
right there just tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah. Still learning on the job. You know what I mean? You know, when you show a man to do, like when you're teaching a guy something and he's not getting it, and you say, "Look, I'm going to show you again. Look, watch. Yeah, how many times I need to show you this? Right? Not this guy. He's still in cone mode.
The cone was teaching him.
It's honestly, it's bonkers.
My gosh, man.
Bonkers. But guys, we're gonna leave it there. We started the show with this. We're ending the show with this.
Yeah, silence.
Top of the league. But don't worry, guys. They only scored 1 goal against Burnley, so everything's played.
Yeah. They didn't look great, guys. They didn't look great, guys.
We've got Newcastle coming up. We struggled with Bournemouth the other week. We struggled with Southampton. We struggled with Wolves. We struggled with Brentford away. Yeah, and we've got Newcastle coming up.
But you listen to them. The build up to this game. Yeah, they're going to look at all the injuries, all the people that are out. Oh yeah, and you're going to hear some crazy scores.
Big up, Lee.
And
thanks for all your support,
big up,
bro.
Big up
to you, Lee. Big up to Lee in the building as well. Make sure you go and sub to Lee. Make sure you sub to Normski. They're all pinned. Carl all earlier as well. Massive for Carl. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Southern Gooner as always in the car, got out the car, back on the screen. Absolutely amazing. And just all your comments, people. All your comments, all your super chats. It's been an absolute ball of fire. We've been on fire. But look, this is how we're leaving it. Okay, it's not over. Some fans will have you say, I'd have bit your hand off, DJB, if you said Arsenal was second going into the last 5 games at the start of the season. I'd bite your hand off. No, sorry. After 6 seasons and £1 billion of 3 seasons finishing runners-up, I was hoping there's a chance we might go one further. What do you reckon?
Well, you're gonna have some top fans, yeah, driving down with their roofs down, and the song is gonna be blaring out, and it's gonna be, I don't believe it's over. I can't believe it's true. I don't believe it's over, but I know that it ain't true.
Yeah.
That's my contribution for tonight.
Yeah, no, we've had a sing along, we've had a few laughs, we've had some banter tonight, people, as well as what it's all about on the mingle, what it's like every week. Norski, make sure you sub to Norski. What you got coming up, brother?
Yeah, so what's it is now? What are we now? Thursday tomorrow. Yeah, I'm on the Bruised Banana tomorrow.
Bruised Banana, Shane Gooner. Make sure you check out Shane Gooner.
I think my 42nd appearance, trying to go for 49 unbeaten, and back round to Monday the OGs, and then Wednesday my show, and then back to your show. So looking forward to it, bro.
do, and I miss you. I need you. Matty, I know you're busy in that. What have you got coming up, Matty?
Back on back on Watch Along Duty with Lee on Saturday, and then we'll be back for the Real Talk podcast next week.
Yeah, that'd be fire, wouldn't it? Yeah. So Matty, Ola, and Lee's watch alongs are unmissable. Unmissable. They're always entertaining. Brilliant. What have I got? I've got tomorrow I'm on with Kenny Ken, Extra Time Show. Aaron's going to be joining us. Aaron talks Arsenal. And we've also got Taron, BBK, coming on tomorrow as well. So that'll be a good one on Thursday. Friday night, I might do a late night chat just for an hour to go over the Newcastle game. And the Sunday sit back will be back. We'll be analysing the weekend's football, Arsenal performances, what we done well, what we didn't do well. And listen, guys, thank you very much. And make sure that you sub to all the people. Thanks for all your likes, all your super chats. Thank you very much. Let me just check. I've got no super chat. I'm paranoid with these super chats, man. No, all sorted. Big up to everyone. Stay safe.
Anybody live?
Anyone like? Oh, Nortsky, thank you. See, he's reminded me because I keep forgetting to do this. Right, this is where I freeze again. I must find out why.
Yeah.
Let's see who's live. Anyone live, Norms? Have a check.
Having a look at myself. Let's have a butcher's.
Have a butcher's hook. Have a butcher's hook, my friend.
We know that
Good luck to West Ham the weekend.
We know that Lee's tucked up in bed, so we ain't gonna raid Lee. He's tucked up in bed.
Lee's tucked up. He's tucked up,
mate. He's tucked up, mate.
Nobody live.
Nobody live.
No one. There's got to be someone live.
I'm looking. I can't see anybody.
Nope.
Probably just as normally live, isn't he?
What about Sarks? What about Sarcasm City?
Oh, Sarcasm City. Yeah, he might be. Flawless is live. Lee gonna say he's always live, man. He does the mad hours, man. Flawless
is live, is he?
Yeah.
Nope, he's not live.
He's not live. Wow.
PMR Spec. I don't know who that is.
Nope, he's not live. Nope, nobody's live.
Nobody live.
Nobody live.
Wow. You're gonna just have to redirect it to yourself, DJB.
Unbelievable.
Hey, big up to Jason Carter, man. Big up to you, bro.
He is gaming. Excuse me.
He's on the gaming. Oh, he's on the gaming.
Multiplayer Maniacs is live. No, this is Jester.
Yeah, is he live?
Is that him? No, this is Jester.
Okay, Jester's on. Okay.
Oh, he's Lee said he's posted a link for it. So if you
Sarcasm is on. He's on.
you see the link? Yeah.
It's it's a Sarcasm City TV gaming.
Yeah. He's posted a link in the chat.
Where is it?
Here you go, JB.
Right.
I got it. Here you go.
Yeah.
Right there.
He's put it in the private link, DJ. Just pick it up there. Flawless never sleeps, man.
Okay, right. You got the link there. You still there, guys?
Yeah. Did you copy and paste it from the?
Oh no! Hang on. Let me go and copy and paste it. What's going on here?
The private.
1 second. Copy link. Right. Copied the link. Right. Here we go. We're gonna get on it. Don't worry, people. We'll be on it.
Lee Gunner's gone. DJ Bree frozen like Super Mendy when pressed.
Yeah.
Here we go. Live. We got it. Clubs playoff. Sarcasm City. That's the one.
There you go.
Here we go. That'd be worth getting over, boys. That's quite good. Sarks
DJ Bree raid, mate. Look,
here we go.
Raid.
Yeah,
raid.
Right, we're going over to Sarcasm. They're doing their gaming. So if you want to watch a little bit of that, it's worth watching, people. As soon as we're finished here. Big up to everyone that's been locked in again. And that's it. That's the end of the mingle. Yeah,
That's
DJ B's frozen like Super Mendy when pressed. Yeah. Lee, I'm telling you, man. You know what it's like. Matty, thank you very much, my friend.
Cheers, brother.
Norski, my right hand
mate.
man on a Wednesday, as always. What can I say? It ain't the mingle without you, Norski.
Thank you, my brother.
You know that, brother.
Thank you,
All
my
right?
bro.
It is the best with you, and it's not the same without you, from my friend. Absolute legend. Make sure you're subbing to these people. Carl Walsh as well. Big up to Carl Walsh as well. Make sure you're subbing to him. Thanks for all the input. We are out of here. Bless everyone. Take care.